Happy Wednesday! Oh
Happy
yeah!
Wednesday, schön Bergfest, happy hump day, god onsdag, fijne woensdag, and every other language I do not speak. How are you all doing?
Schönes Bergfest, Tifa.
That's what I said.
No. Happy Wednesday! Hello, Fody, congratulations on being first. Yes, today is clearly to Wednesday because it should have been Tuesday, but yeah, we were kind of not feeling well. I guess they gave us the good stuff this time with our booster shots, but I've never went through feeling like I was getting a flu and then not feeling like I'm getting a flu in such a short amount of time. Like I went through the whole thing in 6 hours.
No, yesterday was really crap. But feeling much better today, fortunately.
Yeah.
Woke up with a bit of a headache this morning, but it left quite soon as well.
I feel like nothing ever happened. And I can even fully move my arm. If you just heard something pop, that's my shoulder because I'm old.
That I can't do yet. Also, happy Wednesday as well, Ify.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Yeah, but you can't do that because you're weak.
And congrats to being first, folks.
I did hear that. Yes! Here's to good microphones. Thank you.
I don't know why, but the booster hit worse than the first two shots.
I've had nothing with first two vaccinations, other than my arm being a bit sore, but
yeah, it's kind of weird because technically you get a smaller dose.
Do you?
Yeah.
Really? I thought you get the same amount.
No, I'm quite sure a booster is a smaller shot.
All my shots hit me like a truck. Not just you, like I know plenty of people that get completely knocked out, but I expected after the first two being like, yeah, whatever, I was a bit sore. This one to be the same, but nope. This one, yeah, hit different. And I'm glad it's over. Well, I hope. It's only been day 2, so I don't know. Stuff could still happen, but if it stays like this, I'm good. Yeah.
No, yesterday was rough. And I don't know how I managed to do it, but I also bruised my armpit. And now my armpit hurts.
You did what?
I bruised my armpit. I have like a very big bruise. And I don't know how I got it. Like, how do you even do that? I don't think I ever bruised my armpit.
I'm sorry, I need to talk to smart people right now. All of you, how the fuck do you bruise your armpit?
That's what I'm saying. I don't think I ever did. That's why I'm unsure how I got that.
How? How do you bruise this part of your body?
Yeah.
Unless you do like
really
gymnastics.
Annoying.
Like if you hit it with something, or if you do like a sport, like a contact sport where somebody hits you there, fine. But by doing what, sleeping?
That's why I'm saying I don't know how I got it. I suddenly noticed it this morning because...
Did you lay down too fast? Are you like my grandmother who bruises the moment someone just touches her?
Only Tifa. I have honestly no clue how that happened.
Yes. The viral load is higher, I heard, even though the dose is smaller. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That does make sense because over here we have those little booklets where you... It's like a vaccination passport kind of thing. Actually, that's exactly what it is. Forget I said like. And you you get a stamp in there with a date and you get a little sticker of what they gave you. And this time it said concentrate. So I was thinking like, did they give me syrup or something? But hey, if it helps, it helps.
Yes, COVID syrup.
Tifa, you're not supposed to push for the deodorant that hard.
It doesn't say it on the description.
No, lately you didn't use your roller, you were using the spray. So that can't be it.
I don't use that very often.
You have in the past.
Yeah, but not in the past few years. It's not a pickle you're chewing in your armpit. Oh, Dad.
Don't give her ideas. Don't give her ideas, please.
Still, that pickle was evil. I actually wanted to eat a pickle not too long ago. Not today, but last week, I think. And I suddenly felt the pain in my mouth. So
Phantom pain.
I decided not to eat that pickle. That was a sign it was going to happen again. I'm just saying.
She looked at the jar with an appetite for pickles building up in her, reaching its
You have a pickle craving.
crescendo climax, and she looks at the pickle jar and goes, "No, you must not hurt me again."
Pain.
Tifa, what hurts worse, playing Elden Ring or eating a pickle?
The pickle, 100%. That was so much pain, I swear.
Scarred for life, yes. Emotionally, not physically. Like there isn't a scar in her mouth, but just...
I'm not so sure about that. I didn't check.
The jar was the true cobalt, apparently. One side effect I've had since I've got the shot though is I'm thirsty. I keep drinking loads of water. Maybe that's just my body telling me that I didn't drink enough before, but...
I wonder if bruised armpits are a side effect.
Yeah, of you being dumb, not of you getting a booster shot. No, I really don't think so. No.
I'm gonna look that up. How's everyone doing on this lovely Wednesday though?
Yes, how are all of you doing? Now that you know how we're doing. I'm at home today because the car had to be taken in. Beth is taking in the car and I'm working from home. Is it like a recurring thing that they just need to do a checkup every couple months? We have that over here, or is it like something broken? Because
oh, true, that's also still
if it's the first, then I hope that they're done quick. If it's the second, the same, also that it's not too expensive. I take it getting your car fixed is as expensive as over here, which is to say, if you don't have to, you'd rather not.
Yeah, that can be a lot of money if I have to believe your dad.
Yeah, I don't know what he does to his car. Preventative and the belt had to be replaced. It was original from 2014. That sounds good though, if a part lasted you 8 years. Oil and fluid change, inspection, $200. That doesn't sound too bad.
I have no clue about this, but it sounds like it could be worse.
I think my dad told us he paid double that for the same kind of stuff. Maybe
yeah,
prices
but I
over here
think
just different.
Your dad does a lot of extra stuff to the car.
I think my dad drives a whole lot more because he also really enjoys driving.
That is also true. He also uses it daily.
I mean, if he used public transport when he comes to visit, he could be here in like 30 minutes?
Yeah, roughly.
Instead, he takes the car, which can take anywhere between 15 if there's no traffic, or 2 hours if there's traffic jams, so...
Yeah, but to be fair, the train can also fall out. Like, a car can be very handy. I get it.
Then it would be 40 minutes instead of 30 if he misses one train. Public transport
I'm
is
just
really
saying, I get it. A car can be really handy,
Yes.
especially like for going on a vacation or if you need to do lots of groceries. But for a daily basis, nah, well,
If you are...
At least here.
Lucky, I guess is the right word in this case, to live in a place with a good public transport infrastructure like we are, there's no need for a car in 99% of your daily life.
And don't forget the people. You gotta deal with people.
That is true, yeah. I think that's the biggest turn-off for the people that go, no, I need to sit in my own car. I hate being with other people.
Yeah, I can understand that. Like, I'm not a fan of driving a car, but I get it.
You don't drive a car, you sit in it.
Also good.
Your entire workload of traveling by car is to sit comfortable for the duration of a drive.
Still, I'm just saying.
I mean, I at least have the work of a co-pilot, you know, directions and shit. You just sit in the car and sleep.
That's already a big part. I'm like the mascot.
It's true.
Me being in the car makes your dad happy equals
Yes.
you...
It's a safety issue is what
less
she's saying.
happy? I'm not
Happy
sure.
driver, less chance of accidents, I guess. What?
I don't know. I'm just saying it because it's a fact.
Talking about accidents. Tifa, it's been a couple days. How about you try to do the recap? Here we go. This is gonna get interesting.
A recap?
Mm-hmm. For us, it's gonna feel like a train wreck, and for her, it's gonna be a massive undertaking because I don't think she remembers anything.
No, I remember a bit. I mean, it's...
Okay, yeah, lead with that.
It's like over a week ago. We are in chapter 4. In the class, just before the class trial. We're
Yes.
standing at the room to enter the class trial.
Yes, because Tifa insisted that the class trial starts when you click on the sexy Monokuma statue.
Yes, that's when you get the whole class trial vibe. Like you have the last conversations in the elevator and then you get in.
Deeper
I see
and
that
deeper.
as the start of the trial. Because
Yeah.
that's where the whole mindset begins.
Cool, let's circle back to the recap part of this.
Oh yeah, we are in chapter 4 at the start of the class trial.
No, not repeat. Elaborate.
Miu has died, been killed.
Yes.
In
How?
a virtual reality world.
Which we expected to be a thing in this game because...
Because of the giant Xbox in the computer room.
And?
Which is the
Neo
World program.
Which, shocking, makes a return from Danganronpa 2.
Yes. And she died in there. And we investigated.
Yes.
We go to trial.
Okay, what was different about the virtual world that we saw within the Neo World program?
Yes, exactly. We found a hammer.
Oh, yeah.
And
that's true.
What was the slutty thing called?
A lattice.
Oh yeah, a
the
lattice.
thing you put a mattress on in a bed.
Yes, exactly. We found her body next to a lattice.
When she said slutty, it could have been two things. It could have been Mew or the lattice, but I know Tifa speaks, so it was the lattice.
Yeah, but there was another word for that thing. Not lattice, but slutty.
Slats.
Oh, slats. That's what I was.
Slatty is what they call it in the street. No, carry on.
But yes, we found that together with a hammer, a phone, and it all got smashed into the chapel, it seems
While
like.
you think about more details, hello Groundhog, thank you for dropping by, and I hope Maternard's cats are being nice. Yeah. Just got home from
Everything
lunch.
he said.
Hope lunch was nice too.
What he said.
Yes. Found the body next to a lattice. Yeah. Basically. Basically. Except this lattice you sleep on, you don't just eat it.
It kind of did. But it seemed... Actually, I think I already got everything.
No. Not even close.
Well, from the looks of it, she got strangled.
Yes.
And we thought she got strangled by toilet paper, because we also found a random roll of toilet paper next to a building.
How could you possibly strangle someone with toilet paper? Please, tell us.
That is something we've been saying every recap. We don't need to do a recap from 6 streams ago.
Say it.
Because
or do you not remember?
items are unbreakable.
Oh,
which
look
I
at
guess
you.
also leads to the point that Mew changed the program to make herself unbreakable.
Oh,
Or
yes.
to register herself as an item, which
Yes.
also means that she could walk through the wall and go in between
What
the
wall?
two sides. The wall on the side, the black wall that is the frame of the world.
That's what we assume. Mew changed the world in the virtual world, and she added things. One, she made every item unbreakable. She made her character in the game, her avatar, an item, therefore unbreakable too, I guess. Also, items can travel freely through the wall, she added, and we assume the wall is the outer wall that we see. I think you got most of it now.
Yes.
Hello Mortenard, how has your conferences been so far?
Ooh, out getting lunch.
There's a weird amount of speakers who didn't show up in the 2 sections I've gone for today.
Maybe they're sick.
That is... yeah, that kind of sucks. Did they have like a backup plan in case the speakers don't show? Or is it just like, well, I guess we're not showing up. You,
Free time.
You have an hour free time. Hope you have homework or something.
Hope you're having fun at least though. But yeah, I think that really is it. The main suspects are Gonta, Kaito, and I think that was it.
Well, the game has made it seem like it would be Kokichi because he also had a monologue kind of thing where it's like, oh, if I really like someone, I would go very far, even so far as to strangle them, which is how Mew died. However, we both don't believe that Kokichi is dumb enough to get his hands dirty by himself, and Gonta, funnily enough, has a thing where he keeps thinking that he was dreaming. He still doesn't understand, as per where we're going to leave off in a moment, start off in a moment, that what happened in the virtual world is reality. So it could very well be, we think, that Kokichi manipulated Gonta into doing something that killed Mew.
Yes.
Basically. Yes. Also, Kaito seems to still be dying of whatever he has that makes him cough blood.
Yeah, and we found a bottle of poison in Kokichi's chair.
Yes, totally weird thing to place exactly in Kokichi's chair because super not suspicious.
I have a feeling it might be Kokichi in the end after all, but I really think he manipulated content.
They push it in your face so much that at the end you're like, it can't be him, this is too easy, and then it is him.
Yeah.
Because it's too easy.
It has to be something like that.
That could work, yeah. It would catch me off guard. Bev's birthday is next month. Yes. Got her some pretty awesome gifts. I'm afraid that she will pop up, so I won't say what they are.
Are you trying to make
Makes
her
sense.
more curious? Do you already have the gifts in the house? Is it like a physical gift?
Don't answer that.
Yes.
Okay, well then I can't help you if she ever sees this. I was thinking...
She still doesn't know what it is.
Yeah, but still... I know where you would hide gifts.
Still a surprise.
Yeah, because the last time you hid something from me, you told me where you had hidden it. Which is kind of not the smartest way to go about it.
Yeah, in case you find it and open it.
True. Speakers are supposed to submit a video of your presentations too, just in case, but some people just haven't. Okay. Then
Too much work.
I hope that they have a really good reason to not have done that, because I mean that sucks for all of you to be there and then no one shows up.
Well, it's probably like, oh, I'm gonna be there anyway, no point to go through the trouble. And then something happens and you're just not there.
Yeah, no. It sucks. One of them is physical.
Ooh.
Again, don't tell us more if you don't want her to find out by accidentally seeing it. I mean, I'm interested, but I don't want to ruin it for you.
I bet she's looking forward to that.
Yes.
Can't believe you already got it so early. Like if I get, or if Jack would get a gift in the house that early and I see it, I will open it. I'll tell you. Or ask you.
Good thing you have never found a physical gift that I wanted to hide from you before you were meant to see it.
Oh no. But I'm too curious to have it in the house for a month.
Wait, you're too curious about the gifts you give me? It's the what?
No, I was gonna say it's not the last save file.
People
but
can't see what you're pointing at.
Oh, let me change that.
Yeah, now you can, thank you. I was gonna tell you to actually. It should be this one, no?
I
5 days?
think so.
Yeah. In this
We're gonna
moment,
find out.
Jack decided to buy Tifa gifts late going forward. Nah, I'm at no risk of her finding them because we are both incredibly lazy when it comes to cleaning up. And she knows the places I suck at looking at, and I know hers. But the difference is she tells me, but I don't tell her. So.
Oh, I whispered you Tifa. I'm gonna have a look at that.
Thank you very much.
I'm
So.
not gonna read it now because then I might accidentally spoil it.
Yes, she will. Speaking from experience, yes, she will. So, Tifa, would you like to talk to any of these people or go straight in?
We already talked to all of them before we ended
didn't.
stream. Yes, we did. I'm 100% sure we did. Because you spoke to them and then I was like, no, don't click on the Monokuma.
No, that's the normal conversation that happens when you get here.
Go for it.
Alright.
Rumble, 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 rumble.
For a second I was thinking, what is she doing? But then I realized, you of course for sound effects.
I'm the statue.
I'm still working on my Monokuma statue body. I
Feel my bruise.
already have limbs.
Tighten when I do this.
You're what tightened?
My bruise.
Bruises don't tighten.
Yeah, but I feel it. That's what I'm saying.
That's not what you said.
Let's go. Class trial.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah. The 8 of us got into the elevator. The door shut behind us.
We're so little people.
8. Half the students from the beginning. And like all those times before, we descended.
Deeper and deeper.
It's my line. Wow, stealing my lines. Who am I even at this point?
Okay, wait, are there any clues in this scene? No.
Only that there's very little people left.
Kaito lost his hand.
He has always been wearing his jacket over only one arm.
Yeah, I know.
Which I still find kind of weird, but I find that really uncomfortable. Like if I put my jacket over my shoulders, it needs to be over both of them.
Keep
Or I
on.
have to get my arms through both arms. Kibo what?
Has a tight butt in this scene.
He's a robot. His body is made from metal. Of course.
Yeah, but it's very outlined. That's what I'm saying. But yeah, no clues here.
Tifa looking for clues by looking at people's asses, of course. It's weird to only wear half a jacket. I agree, Jack. Fody, thank you very much.
No, I think that's cool.
Nah.
Yep. Actually, no, that you just put it on your shoulders, huh?
I guess. Kibo's butt is the culprit.
Hey, using the butt as a weapon, it's valid.
And I'm pretty sure you could kill somebody with it.
Quite literally, I think.
Yeah. That being said, it was dead quiet. The only sound I could hear was the beating of my heart in my ears. I hate it when that happens. My body was trembling. The more I tried to control it, the worse it got. There's no way to get used to it, really, the fear of death. We were all fighting it, trying to be courageous. We all felt as though we were going to our own execution. Well, one of us is. No, not an execution. A test of our will to survive. I guess you could put it that way, but finally the elevator stopped and the doors opened. And though I couldn't explain it, my body stopped trembling.
Nah, we're used to it.
Yeah, let's get this show over with.
Welcome!
Go ahead and stand behind any open podium. Wait, wasn't it always...
Oh, we can choose. Cool. I thought they have been assigned, yeah.
I thought so too.
Meh.
Move your asses. You don't want to see what I'll do to you if you keep father waiting. Why did he get beat up? Wait, is he back to normal?
Did he get his senses slapped back into him?
Probably got hit with a pen a few times.
Huh? You're not friend anymore?
You jerks must feel pretty slick using Monotaro's forgetfulness to befriend him.
He just decided on his own that we were friends.
Bastards!
But I won't let you guys trick Monotaro anymore, cause he's already forgotten. He may have forgotten that he was on Daddy's side. But now he's forgotten that he had forgotten that he was on Daddy's side.
This is like living with Tifa.
Actually, up to 8 of you could get executed. Just lose.
Nah, not trying to.
No, we're too good. We
Yes.
are true detectives.
We are basically professional Danganronpa players at this point, so highly unlikely.
Kind of feels like it.
Yeah, basically.
Head of Danganronpa.
Head off, ass off. Sticking with a butt theme.
I'll take it.
With a beginning and the end.
Thanks to me, because I smacked the stuffing out of him.
Oh, see? So it was physical violence making Monotaro remember who he really is.
How confusing. Well, whatever.
Really?
The butt is always a safe space. That is very true. I remember. It is. Also counts for Elden Ring bosses, by the way.
Not all of them.
Some of them. Some of
Not
them.
all of them.
I can't remember, but one of you guys is the culprit, right? I can't be in the same room as a killer. It's dangerous.
You are aware that you are a Monocup. And you're on the side of Monokuma.
No.
Who is literally killing a student every game.
He forgot. He's malfunctioning.
I was made my eyes tear up for no reason.
I'm gonna go lock myself in my room. Maybe even set up a barricade.
This could have... They perfectly...
They perfectly what?
They missed the perfect opportunity for a pun.
For a barricade?
Yes. It would have been amazing.
But he's not in the mood for puns. He's scared for his life. Look at the poor little thing.
Here, have
Here.
some tears.
Your tears.
Biggest beef so far of Elden Ring is I can't find spells that's better than the starting spell. Me think... Nah, you'll find it out yourself. Yeah.
There are a lot of things that are hard to miss in the game.
Hard to miss.
Yeah.
Hard to miss.
Hard to find out.
Yes, I was gonna say the game is kind of the exact opposite of what you're saying, so... Yeah, the game doesn't tell you much, so... Yeah. But I can tell you that there's a shit ton of spells.
Yeah, some of the things you just have to trigger by accident.
Yeah. Now, no spoilers, read your line.
Yeah, that's not a spoiler.
Read your
I'm
line.
just saying.
Yeah.
Me, that's another dead flag.
Anyway,
Also, Fody, if you can't find more magic, how about you try some magic? Ha! This time I used it on you.
That's like a one-hit KO on any boss.
Basically. Got like 6 spells so far, nothing is better than the stupid ball. Arguably, that will stay that way. I mean, every spell in the game has a place and time, but the beginning ones are pretty good. Yeah. They're kind of your bread and butter, but anyway. Let's get it started. The heart-racing excitement as the Blackened and the Spotless face off. Have I ever been called Spotless before?
No, I don't think so.
Kokichi just making up terminology. Meh. We went to our podiums as always. We knew what we had to do. There was no protest left in us. Okay, I think I'm back now. Welcome back, Groundhog.
Welcome back.
How was your lunch?
Oh, they have. Really? When were they called the Spotless before?
I don't recall.
Me neither.
Can't have been too many times because I don't recall it all. Usually I pick up on something at some point.
Every chapter.
That would be very us, yeah. It's already the 4th time. The 4th class trial was about to begin. Well, in the first game, that's been a while.
Oh, okay, yeah, that was
That was 13 months ago, so meh.
that was a long time ago. Fair.
This is still the most it freaks me out piece of art that they've had in this game for a murdered student. Still.
Guess because of her expression?
Yeah, I think so. Mio Iruma, the ultimate inventor. She may have given us a lot of trouble, but we all miss her. It's a tragedy after all. She helped me and Kibo with those cameras, gave me and Kibo. Imagine knowing how to read. She helped me and Kaede with those cameras, gave Kibo extra functions. In the end, she had done a lot for us.
Like make fingernail cookies?
True. And the culprit that killed her?
Hair pie?
To think for a second what you meant. Is one of us. It was great, good falafel and good conversation. Ooh, I like both. And the combination is even better. Also did some walking around town, haven't done that in quite a while. I can imagine. In the last week we've taken 3 walks around the area because I haven't really been outside. I went to go shopping for a while.
True.
And I think my body really liked the natural source of vitamin D. Yeah. We walked over a mile according to my phone while chatting. Nice. Very nice.
Was gonna make a natural D joke, but then I was like, nah. I'll leave it.
So the only one that now still can is me, so I can give you and everybody else the D?
No, the natural D.
Wasted opportunity. I need to discover who that is.
I was like, wait, why am I red? But then I was like, oh yeah, I'm dead.
You, as in Kaede, because
Yeah.
you were literally the second person to leave the killing cave.
No! I'm like, oh yeah, sure.
You remember the past 3 months, right? Just asking
Yeah.
for everybody. In order to survive, I have to find the culprit. And I will fight for it. I will fight with truth and lies in this class trial. I've never seen that many people actually want to eat at a Subway. Damn. I guess it depends on what our options were in the area.
Yeah. I imagine there isn't that much else.
Yes. Also, it's Wednesday, so at least over here on Wednesdays, I think the spicy vegan patty is the one on sale for cheaper. So
On Thursday?
no, it's Wednesdays. Because usually that's the day when I would not possibly be able to go to a Subway and miss on that. Oh well, I have to make my own food.
Not a big fan of Subway, to be honest. Like, if I don't mind eating it, but I won't go out of my way to go to Subway.
Wouldn't eat it every day, but sometimes I really crave it. Yeah.
No, their bread is nice though.
I had like a 15-minute wait for Subway this week.
Oh, damn.
I guess that's good though, because that means their location is good. I would think. Oh, it's trash.
It's cheap and fast. I find Subway rather expensive, at least there.
It depends on what other options you have.
Yeah, fair enough.
Again, we are lucky that usually you have tons of options where to get food. So,
like compared to the rest you can get for the
competition.
same money, like a whole big donor or something.
kebab for our international viewers.
Kebab, I don't find them worth it. Because there has to be nothing else for me to go to Subway, to be honest.
But everything else is expensive. See? Went to Coney for a burger and onion rings, $15. Downtown food prices suck.
Yeah.
Understandable.
That does suck. Then you can work an hour just to get your lunch.
Basically.
You can pick what you want.
Tifa, what was the name of that skill that...
Safety first.
I can read that myself. What was the name of a skill that allows me to see the V points for those sweet criticals?
Oh, good point. Extraordinary focus.
Why are you lying?
Oh, no.
Don't forget the keyboard. I think that's the one I'm trying to look for. But
Yeah, forget the name of it.
finding it is the important part. Neuroliberation, delusion. Hey, they named a skill after you.
Killer Smash? No, you got the Digital Love.
Holy shit, okay,
That's it,
32 points. I mean, how many do I need to get rid of? Quite a few. That's
You
quite
only
a
have
bit.
12 points available.
Why can't I change tabs?
Well, I would think
There
you
you go.
get rid of everything and then just build it around that.
Yeah, true.
Like, I think a lot we don't necessarily need.
But I need to get rid of a lot then. And this one is really nice because I suck at this minigame.
But that one you can have. 32 plus 6 is 38.
The controls in this thing.
The question is, what can you lose?
Let's just set it up again. Sorry for all the beeping. My mom just walked into my room with loud clappers. Clappers? What's a clapper?
Like,
Because I'm thinking, which could be really cute if she comes in and applauds you. Hi, Grandma. Could have gotten a single hot dog and chips for $12. That sounds like a disgusting price. I mean, it could be really good and therefore worth it, but
to be fair though, those
amount of
fancy
food
hot
ration?
dogs are ridiculously expensive too. Like, you have a few hot dog places in the city here where you can put all kinds of crap on it, and you can easily pay like $15 a hot dog as well. And I don't know why it's that expensive. I really don't get it.
why are the controls in this game so weird?
But people pay a shit ton of money for a fancy hot dog.
I think those are the more important ones for me. The lock-on thing will be nice.
Well, if
And
there's
the
still
rest is-
anything with 2 points, you might as well get it.
Meh. Like these, but again, I can do that with the mouse itself. Let's have a look at the thingies again in a moment. Program starts now. It has plastic hands that slap each other when you shake it.
Oh, I know that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those before.
Yeah, you like
cute.
hold it on the stick and then you have like 2 hands on each side and you go...
It claps for you.
Yeah.
That's really cute. It truly is. It isn't even a good hot dog. My advisor bought one yesterday. It was bad.
The problem is, if you don't have a lot of choice, people will buy it anyway.
Yeah, true.
Like, these places probably completely run on conventions like yours
Yeah.
and people wanting lunch.
This is why you walk everywhere for the skill points and slap everything. Yeet! We should have done that even more. I thought level 50 is already quite high, but apparently not.
We're gonna nail it anyway. We're pro class trialers.
Alright, let's just wing it then.
Yes. I know everything.
Here we go.
Except what the hammer is for. The hammer was still super random.
I still don't get that even.
Now then, let's begin with a basic explanation.
Yeah, Monokuma is annoyed for some reason, or bored.
Oh yeah, he kind of lost his juice.
Do we finally get to skip the explanation? The fourth one in? Because I like that, but...
You need more motivation.
Okay.
I do. I really, really do. Now then, let's start this class trial.
Why does
Maybe-
Monokuma talk like that?
Maybe he's sad Miyu died.
Yeah, but why?
Because it was the mom of Monotaro.
Before we
No,
start,
I have no
I
clue.
just wanna ask
Something
something
happened.
since there's not a lot of us left.
Mood, yeah. Monday morning.
Just hit level 50 in Elden Ring. Congratulations. I didn't even let myself get that far.
Congratulations, if you want to max out, you've got 832 to go, I believe. Yeah, I maxed out at 881 or 882. I forgot, yeah.
I'm level 600.
Yeah, but I went all the way.
Oh.
Walk to the local subway for the skill points. Martinat, if you don't mind sharing, what skill list did you use after you maxed out your level? After you walked to the subway?
I feel like after eating the subway, I lose my skill points again now.
What skill points do you think you have?
I have a lot of skill points.
Uh-huh.
Just saying.
What happens if the votes result in 2 first places?
Oh, true, we're 8 people. There could be a draw. Yeah.
Oh. Is he gonna aim for that?
How did nobody ever ask for that?
I never thought of that, to be honest.
No, but it could be 2 first places if one person influenced another to do the kill. You know, as if Kokichi made Gonta do it, because then who is the blackened? We've had this discussion before. Is
Yeah,
it the
but
person
then-
who carried it out or the person who facilitated everything?
But there's no way, if that is going to be the case, no one is going to ask. Who would be considered the blackened in a situation like that?
A good thing Kokichi is starting that.
Huh?
Seemingly.
You mean like a tie? It means they're both the blackened. As long as one of them is correct. That's fine.
Wait,
Oh.
you can just kill 2 people by swaying the vote to give the same amount of votes to the actual blackened and another person now.
Well, it does seem both will... Wait, they're not gonna execute 2 people now,
Yes.
are they?
Also, wait, I
This is
don't...
foreshadowing.
I don't even know why I'm shocked. This has never been a democracy. It's always been, let's kill people. The subway skill points are probably gonna go straight into indigest. I know what you're thinking, Jack. Stop it. I'm thinking that I would not mind having a spicy vegan patty subway. And I think it's Kokichi and Gonta, but... That's fair enough.
Are you sure you should make a decision like that so casually?
You wanna split the votes just to kill Kokichi, I mean. Honestly, I thought that was just the natural progression of this at this point. But if that's an option and I can choose that, yes. Yes, please. If the game gives me the option, I would love that. Ooh, imagine if the last 2, I assume, chapters of the game are different because you can, in this round, literally pick who else dies. Giving it some extra
Yeah,
replay value.
If you get the rest along with your plan, yes.
I mean, I doubt they would do that, but that would be really cool.
Yeah, it's fine. Whatever.
I appreciate the change of energy for Monokuma, but I don't understand where it's coming from.
Yeah, what happened to make him so depressed?
I can start enjoying this life or death game now.
What game? How long are you gonna keep saying that?
As if he wouldn't have enjoyed it.
Ignore Kokichi. The rest of us need to work together to find the truth.
I agree with Himiko. It rarely happens, but yes.
Got it! We can't die here! Oh my! Himiko has become so determined!
Energy. I like it.
It's true! People really do change!
So wait, the Monocup eliminated sign thingies weren't there earlier.
Yes, they've always been there.
Yeah, but they weren't there earlier in the conversation.
I think that's because we had close-ups of the others.
Like also when we zoomed in on the stage, when we saw the stage, they were not on there.
Do you think this was just a mistake on the developer's side, or was there like a deeper meaning? My very first non-stop debate has a background. Ooh, we're starting off strong. Thank you for the heads up.
But now she's lost what made her so unique.
I'm okay with this.
That's none of your business!
We should focus on the class trial. First, we need to clarify...
What did she lose?
Yeah.
But she still says then, yeah. She didn't now. But...
Not nearly as much.
Kaito's the culprit.
Okay, yeah, it's done. Good night, everybody. End of stream.
we go.
Well,
What? Say that.
fuck Kokichi.
While we were all still logged in, Kaito logged out alone, right?
No.
You were able to move freely. Doesn't that mean you could have committed the murder?
Okay, we know that Mew locked him out.
Yes, he got locked out. He didn't lock out himself.
Yeah.
Don't screw around. There's no way I'm the culprit.
Kaito right. Kaito couldn't have killed Mew.
Why not?
How long are you gonna keep saying that? Trusted people can still kill, you know. We already saw that a bunch of times. So many times. Since Kaede.
He does have a point.
I still don't understand why he does it like this. The fact that Kaito was the only one locked out is suspicious. But he's not the culprit. He can't be. Alright. Kokichi's best boy! Best boy! Somebody's gotta like him.
Kaito logged out first, by himself.
Alright, let's listen to this.
You was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Impossible.
Impossible, because I didn't do it.
That's the spirit.
We found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
What, really?
Kaito, any last words?
What do you mean, last words?
Me fail English? That's impossible! First we need to decide if Miu was killed in the real world or the virtual world. If she was really killed with poison, shouldn't her eyes have been bloodshot? Was that part of the description of the poison?
No, I think it says it makes you... Oh yeah, makes its victim's eyes completely bloodshot.
Okay, but that's too easy for the background, so let's try to find that.
I'm
In
guessing
that
the
case-
poison was just used as a distraction.
No.
You is still logged in, though.
We are going to lie, yes, if we can find it.
Poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it.
Okay, the poison thing is the one I'm supposed to disagree with.
Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The
Go
culprit
through the options.
on me.
Monokuma file, small bottle of poison and hammer.
Kaito, any last words?
What do
I
you
would
mean?
think we need to agree with Kokichi.
Tifa, all of the statements were yellow. They're all disagreements.
No, it says we can lie.
Yes.
Don't we need to agree with someone for a background?
No. You lie for the background.
Oh, okay.
Also, they really gave Miu the XXX crossing her out.
Oh shit. Fitting.
So,
Kaito logged out first, by himself. You was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right, Kaito?
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it. I mean, we found that bottle of poison on Kokichi's seat, didn't we?
The culprit was trying to pin the blame on me. That diversion was part of your plan, right, Kaito?
I guess we have to lie
Any last words?
on Kaito's statement.
What do you mean, last
Words!
And use what?
Kaito logged out
The small
first.
bottle of poison.
You was still logged in, though. That's when you poisoned her, right?
Also, I don't understand why this changes.
Kaito culprit? Impossible!
Impossible.
Of course it's impossible, because I didn't do it.
I would sooner think the small bottle of poison on Kokichi's statement, but
Okay, that wasn't it. That's a fact. Yes, it is. Okay, so the lies are still disagreements.
Kaito
Yeah.
logged out first. By
Well,
himself.
lie with the bottle of poison on his statement. The next one.
That's when you poisoned her, right?
I'll reveal the truth.
I have no idea how you got there, but that was...
I even told you that before.
Yes, that doesn't make sense.
Yeah, it's not it.
Killed with poison.
This is not a lie.
Give me this water. I need to hydrate after this perjury.
But this is not a lie.
And it's much too early to decide that Kaito is the culprit.
Not necessarily, but no lie yet.
Wait, is this the background, right? Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's already too late. You guys are taking so long to realize that people can kill others in a snap.
No.
Finally, I take the money.
Wow.
I'm the main
Wow.
character again.
Tifa's ploy to play first fiddle. Wow. I still don't know where we're going with this. Completely lost, to be honest. I know Kokichi hasn't forgotten about that. He's just pretending. Alright, Kokichi, I'll play your game. If you're going to lie, I will too.
Have you forgotten? The bottle we found at the scene was an antidote, not a poison. It's not like Mew could have been killed by an antidote.
So we're gonna lie that it's about the fact that it's poison.
What? Are you serious here? Come on, Shuichi.
I feel like the back routes, the lies for the back routes, only work because the majority of the class doesn't do any investigational work. And this is like bare minimum. The poison bottle is like the first thing you see in the room because it also sticks out like a sore thumb. It hasn't been there before. And it has a label.
Who checks the labels anyway? Just
Sweet
Chuck.
Tifa planning on offing everyone to get the mansion, basically.
Legit.
Had poison in it. Didn't we check the label?
Yeah, we did. I know that expression. Kokichi is toying with me. He knows the flaw in his argument, he's just pretending not to.
Is this fun for you? Messing with the trial?
Yeah, you fuck.
Well, I mean, this is where it gets fun for both me and the culprit.
He's been enjoying this every single time.
Without an antidote.
I was just surprised by now.
We'll just say you misunderstood the whole thing, Shuichi. We all know you wouldn't lie.
We're not surprised, we're angry. There's a difference. One might be mistaken for the other, but no.
Yeah, but by now you should see it coming.
Yes, that's why we're angry.
Okay, so that's why we're gonna kill him off now.
Shuichi, my sweet summer child, you're a fucking awful liar. Holy shit.
To be honest, if Kokichi like actually existed, I would probably believe every single word he says. Like, he looks so cute and innocent and like all cool.
No,
Like, he kinda does.
that's superficial as fuck.
That doesn't matter.
No. Also, hello Celestia, happy Wednesday. Scared for Gonta because the buff character never survives chapter 4. Through suicide though. Through suicide.
No, I still disagree on the suicide, but we already had that discussion.
True. Also, yeah, I mean, he is suspicious.
Hanged
Thank you for the follow.
Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. And Miko Ai? I hope
Thank you for the
pronounced
follow.
that correctly.
Much appreciated.
Thank you as well. How are you all doing?
I still need to make it so that we can hear that alarm that goes off when it happens. Thank you.
Yeah, it's okay. At least we know it goes off. And
Yeah,
thank you,
I could see that it does, but I couldn't hear it. I would like both.
Of course. I'm sorry. I was just misremembering.
I was just pretending to not know the meaning of poison.
Backed in a corner.
I can't let Kokichi continue his line of questioning. It will implicate Kaito.
But wait, what did we gain from this? What did we gain from this background? Like with the previous ones, I felt like we got somewhere after a short...
I think it completely invalidates the whole line of it was Kaito by poisoning Mew.
But now we went like, oh, it's antidote, and then we were like, oh no, it's poison after all, the end. Like, we didn't gain anything. I don't feel like we gained anything yet. Or maybe I'm going too fast and we need to press A first.
I think it's a press A moment, yeah. Maki better be one of the survivors or I'll be so pissed. At this point, anything goes.
Yeah, I have a feeling she is definitely in the running for, like, endgame character.
Yeah. Why is Kokichi doing this? I have no choice. I have to call him on it.
But Kokichi, you're misremembering as well.
Oh, never mind. We're not done yet.
Have you ever at work done one of those roleplay things for like a training?
Yes,
Or,
and
no,
I hate them.
actually, fuck for training. Usually those make sense. For like a job interview.
For a job interview, I haven't, fortunately. For trainings, I have, and I really hate training roleplays, by the way.
For trainings, I'm not a fan of them either, but I understand why you do them, and they can work if everybody agrees to not just have fun with it, but to have a learning experience. In a job interview, though, no, I have been in interviews like this, where I was like, okay, so we're gonna do a roleplay scenario. You are the supervisor and the other person has a problem. You need to figure out what it is. And the other person would just keep flipping the script, kind of like the Kokichi-Shuichi dynamic here. Like, so I hear you have a problem. How can I help you? I don't have a problem. Like, give me something to work with. Like, here it makes sense because Kokichi, again, is a piece of shit, but yeah.
You were the one who told us about the warnings on the label.
This isn't really a roleplay sort of scenario, though.
No, but I'm talking about the dynamic. Because they're both
okay.
pretending.
Yeah, okay, fair.
Happy Purim from Beth. Happy Purim. I don't know what you celebrate, but apparently there's something to celebrate, so happy Purim. Uwu, Hero Boss. Not that kind of roleplay. It hurt me to type that. More than that, it hurt me to read that.
No, it didn't. Admit it. You liked it. You do that to your boss all the time.
No. No.
Nuzzles, you tell me?
No. And if I ever were to do that, I hope I would be fired on the spot. No. No. Unless this is like a life or death scenario, like, oh no, I've been bit by a poisonous snake, and the only way to neutralize the poison is to go, ooh, nuzzle your stomach? No. And even then,
I'd probably do it and then wonder about it.
That's very you.
It's like a thing you do in a panic situation. Like, you act first and think later.
I panically nuzzle. No.
No, I'm just saying, like, if you are in a situation where you need to do something, you might act very different than what you expect.
That's true. So now I'm confused because Fodi writes it Purim and Groundhog writes it Purim. That.
I think that's how you pronounce it.
I guess the truth is somewhere in the middle depending on your accent, so that. It's like Jewish Mardi Gras Halloween. Costumes and drinking. Okay.
Oh,
nice.
That sounds like fun.
I'm giving you a pronunciation guide. Yeah,
Exactly.
I get
One
that.
is how you write it and the other is how you pronounce it.
Fair enough. Alright. That's cool. Is it, like, what exactly do you celebrate? Like, the Mardi Gras Halloween description, is that just like what you do there, or is that also like the same kind of thing, like what's Halloween? The day spirits can come back to Earth, I think.
Yeah, I'm not even sure what you celebrate on Mardi Gras, to be honest.
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
I'm more of a people eat candy level knowledge person. Hurting you was the intention. Hurting myself in the process was not. Yeah.
It's okay, we hurt, you hurt, we all are together, it's fine.
This is a bonding moment, everybody's in pain.
Shared hurt is half the hurt. No?
Depends.
Doesn't work?
Himiko would be an easy cosplay. You just have to paint your hair red, put on a witch hat, and put on a black robe. And say "yeah" a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. You can probably also go away with just the hair and the yeah.
It's the start of, I will butcher this, I'm sorry, Megillat Esther. She became queen and stopped the persecution of Jews in Persia.
Oh, okay.
Wife of king went to him and stopped him from killing all the Jews. That's okay. That seems like something that should be celebrated, yes. Perfectly, yes.
Good job. I've honestly never heard of it, but happy porn?
Yes. Yeah, that's very nice.
Do you?
I hope you have a good one. What kind of, I mean, you already wrote like costumes and drinking, but is there like traditional food, or is it like Halloween, you go around to places and collect sweets, I guess?
Also in between, what's a goy?
A non-Jewish person.
Oh, what does it stand for?
It's Hebrew.
Oh, okay.
We've had this conversation before a little while ago.
About goys?
About the word, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't recall.
Yeah.
Actually wrote like 3 essays about it in college. I'm so glad I didn't really have essays at college.
Not bad. I wish I learned more about this kind of stuff. One of a few Jewish holidays that celebrates a woman. That's a good thing. I mean, not that it's one of a few, but that it celebrates people. Yeah. You read the story and tell the story of it sometimes with plays. You also make noise and boo whenever the evil guy's name is said. Haman, boo! that sounds really nice, actually. Yeah.
To like shoo him away.
I mean, yeah, that's kind of what Halloween is too.
I think that's kind of cute. Jack, boo!
Fuck you, Tifa.
No, Tifa would be like, yay, Tifa! You're the boo.
Oh, look, a video game.
If you remember what was on that label, you'll see that your argument
My
is
armpit's already broken.
Yes, Tifa, if you look at the label, you see that your argument is flawed. Jack, yes. Tifa, no.
What warnings? Was there something like that on the label?
Oh, fuck you, Kokichi. Is he still pretending not to know?
So what does that mean?
That we're liars lying to liars.
It means that Mew couldn't have been killed with poison. That's what I'm trying to say.
See, now we're back past the back road. This is all we skipped.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, there would have been a whole thing like it couldn't have been the poison killing Mew.
But the poison is so random though, just like the hammer.
It's a red herring. Queen Tifa is always a yes.
Indeed.
I'll remember that. Just wait until I'm king. Rabbi once said you should get so drunk you boo at the wrong name, hence the drinking association. Okay. I mean,
Well, I'm just saying that
Party
Jack,
hard, right?
boo, is the right name.
don't make me create a Tifa boo command.
What if you're mistaken about the antidote, Shuichi?
Right. Well, for now, forget the antidote.
We don't make mistakes.
Ignore the antidote.
Exactly what was written on that warning label.
I don't drink though. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have fun without alcohol too.
Have a shot of water.
Or some juice. Something else.
Drinking the poison would result in
yogi.
subconjunctival hemorrhaging.
Tifa, I believe a yogi is someone who practices and teaches yoga.
No, a yogi drink. What's that in the isn't
Once
yogi
again,
a thing
Tifa, I
in life
believe
as well?
outside of the Netherlands, most people, when they hear yogi, would think of somebody practicing and instructing others in the art of yoga. What you're talking about is a yogurt drink, which colloquially is called, in the Netherlands, yogi drink.
Yeah, or fristie.
Another soft beverage.
I actually remember going out with
I actually
friends.
thought of a snack for babies, yeah.
Oh, then I don't know.
Also not bad, but I guess close.
I remember going to a bar with friends a couple years ago, and we actually didn't want to drink anymore, so we had yogurt drink shots at the bar.
Why not?
And they had some bottles like with cold chocolate, yogurt drinks there as well. So we asked them to pour it into shot glasses for us.
Is it common for like Dutch bars to have that kind of stuff in stock?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true. It's way more popular in the Netherlands than over here.
Yeah. I've never really seen that out here actually.
Yeah, if I think if you go to a bar and you ask for yogurt drink, they'll ask you if you're aware where you are. Not a thing over here.
I still remember having fun with yogurt shot glasses.
I like that. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying over here it's like, no, it's not gonna happen. No. I'm just imagining the bartender handing you the baby food.
He was judgmental as fuck.
Maybe he should have. I mean, look at how she turned out. Could have used the proteins for her brain.
To be fair though, I ate baby food
Your eyes would be bloodshot.
when I was in my teenage years.
Do we need to have this discussion?
Some of those little jars were quite tasty. I still remember like a mashed potato with...
Tifa, you're making my stomach turn. Please stop.
What's bloomkool again?
Cauliflower.
With cauliflower and I believe broccoli in it too.
I wasn't joking when I said you're making my stomach turn.
What's wrong with baby food?
I don't like it.
It's food. You feed it to your baby. So why wouldn't it be good enough for you?
Tifa, why? Yeah,
I'm just saying.
that makes my eyes bloodshot.
Some of that stuff's good.
Oh, but Mew's body.
I think the main reason is that Tifa is supremely lazy, and if she could live off of food without having to chew, she would.
No, that's not true. It was just a coincidence. Because I gave some to my little brother back then. But I heated some up and I had to like taste test if it was hot enough. And that shit
No,
was
Tifa,
good.
when you heat up food for babies, you don't taste test the temperature. You check the temperature. You don't eat the food. Generally.
You gotta be sure with the first bite.
Yeah, that's why you put it against your lip or you dip a finger. You don't eat half a glass and go, yeah, no, this is a good temperature. I guess you can have some too if there's any left.
He ate it all. We're good.
I'm sorry. I would like to point out to you that Tifa literally stole her baby brother's food instead of feeding him.
Right, I didn't eat it all.
Oh, good.
I'm just pointing out that that stuff's good. All I'm saying. Not all of them.
That's right.
What a segue.
Orange bloodshot. She wasn't killed by that poison.
Thank you, Tsumugi. We remember.
To get
What was
back
that poison for?
into the game though, I'm quite sure if you get strangled to death, your eyes are bloodshot.
I don't know. And I'm happy that I don't know and have no interest in knowing.
I am 100% sure that's happened, actually. You won't like the details anyway.
I missed part of this and I thought Tifa was talking about heating up yogurt for a baby brother. I wouldn't put it past her if she tried.
You can do that though. You have things like yogurt soup. I haven't had that before, but I'm actually planning on making it soon because it seemed delicious. And you're gonna eat it.
Let me know when you make it, when I can order food for myself.
Yogurt soup is a traditional dish in some countries.
Good, then I'll try it from them.
Wow. Apparently it's really good. I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna let you all know how it is.
Please do. Bev said she would eat baby food, but not cooked. Similar energy, bro. Not quite the same, but similar. Yogurt soup, fucking barf. It could work. It could. I would try it, but I mean, I also don't hate yogurt. So.
Fair.
Probably a diversion. The culprit wanted us to think Mew died by poison.
See, I told you that. A red herring.
Then, what was her real cause of death?
Toilet paper.
No, we already said the toilet paper was to climb up the building.
No, you said that.
Oh, fair.
I said that, but it's fine that you take the blame. Mew's real cause of death. The only one I can think of.
Oh, wait, do we have to say it now?
Yes. Fuck.
Wait, so she was killed in the outside world? But that's not possible.
I doubt that.
Yeah, but he now says, hey, that's from the virtual world.
Everybody's staring at me. Wait. I'm confused. What was Miu's cause of death? Check the Monokuma file? Wait. The cause of death.
Yeah, you can't use the Monokuma file on the...
No, it only lists the cause of death.
No, it doesn't say exactly how she died. Wait, go through the items again.
We have like 60 seconds to pick something.
Yeah,
so
we got
hurry
this,
up.
we got this.
No.
No, go
Device
down.
instructions.
No.
I wanted to read the text, but...
You can't read the text.
Yes, you can. I just pressed the wrong mouse button.
It's really stupid. Okay, it's stupid. That already helps. Okay,
But
wait.
Tifa isn't a truth bullet.
Down.
I'm
Down.
pressing Tifa. The game doesn't take it.
No. Loud noise, no. Killing game, no. Login, no. Events at the chapel. What's that? Well, look at the secrets. Okay, no. Go down. Otherwise, big loud noise. Big loud noise. Pick it. Pick it.
What?
Pick it.
No.
Okay.
Can we use our brains and not just go, oh, pick that, pick that, pick that? No.
Okay.
Avatar error.
No.
Doesn't make much sense. Setting on Kokichi's avatar, no. The wall.
No.
I mean, I think it's the wall, technically, but...
No.
Kokichi in the salon, no.
No.
Their meeting. The lattice, no.
Maybe it was the lattice.
No. There's nothing that looks like an impact.
Yeah, but it's something stupid. I'm going to tell you this one if you get too mad, or actually I have a hint if you want. Okay. I'm up for the hint.
Yes, please, I will take a hint too, because...
Like, I don't want the answer yet.
This don't make no sense.
I think we're almost through all the plausible options anyway. Think broader. Okay, it's the wall.
Gotta
The wall
think
is broad.
broad in a moment. I was wondering in a convention center to find somewhere to sit until I have to find the next session I want to go to. And I just realized I'm sitting 10 feet away from the room for my next session. So now I can just chill. That is some supreme luck.
That is handy.
Yeah. That's the karma for standing in line for a subway. All that time you wasted there, you now get back by finding your way.
Okay, we're still good. Pick the wall. Maybe she couldn't breathe inside the wall.
Did we pick the killing game simulator already?
You can't. That's not it.
This is it!
Fuck you, Tifa.
What?
Miu's cause of death was the killing game simulator itself.
Why do you try to deny my logic? If we
This logic is very deniable.
If we hadn't played the game, she couldn't have died because she died in the game.
Yeah, and if we hadn't been stuck inside this weird world, we also wouldn't have played this game.
Correct, but that wasn't a truth bullet.
Are they kidding?
I told you it was stupid and broad. Yeah, I understand why this one pisses people off.
This is a bit too broad, though. Like, I fully disagree with this.
I feel it's kind of unfair to ask for a cause of death at the beginning of the the murder trial. Like, usually we lead up to that, but...
In the virtual world, if your avatar takes fatal damage, your real body dies of shock. That was made clear in the program's text file.
Your problem, Tifa, was that you were thinking of the murder weapon. With the lattice and all of that.
But even then, it was still something in-game.
Fatal damage in the virtual world and died from that shock.
In that case, it's fair to say that the cause of death was actually the simulator.
See?
Gonta has question.
What simulator? I thought we all had Dream.
Where is this virtual world place? What floor is it on?
Also, wait.
If you don't understand, then don't say anything.
Where was Gonta again? On which side?
What do you mean?
In the...
On our side.
He was on our side.
Yeah,
Do we
the
know
mansion.
Do we know the location?
I forgot, but it's in one of the truth bullets. We could look it up. He went with Kokichi. Shockingly.
If Mew was killed in the virtual world, then the next thing we need to figure out
Is how?
is what caused her to incur fatal damage within the virtual world.
See? That's the question we were trying to answer a moment ago.
He was searching outside, okay.
Something like that.
So her cause of death in the virtual world is the one that matters.
But conveniently, we were in the farthest room away from everybody else. He still doesn't understand.
It seems like Gonte is confused, so why don't we review things a bit? So we split into 2 groups to find the secret of the outside world.
The ones who searched the mansion were me, Shuichi, Samugi, Gonta, and that NPC Kaito.
Was calling people an NPC already a thing in 2017?
Hey, who you calling NPC, you ASS?
Look who can spell.
And the others who searched the chapel were Keyboy, Maki, Himiko, and the late Mew.
How could someone have given her fatal damage in that situation? That's what we gotta think about. Now, let's all work together.
Aww, little Himiko is all grown up. Too bad your chest hasn't grown up, though.
What does that have to do with anything?
But you know what should grow up? My glass of water. Short break.
Be right back.
And we're back.
Yes, we are. Dum, 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 dum. No, I'm set up.
That was uncalled for. Someday, my chest will grow like crazy.
All of a sudden, boom.
Are we gonna go with one of those things like she needs to rub lotion on it, or she needs people to grab it or something?
Massage them bigger.
Basically.
She's fine the way she is.
She can just use her magic. The fatal damage that Mio received in the virtual world. Let's pin that down. Let's try to, that is. Alright.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured. So let's focus our efforts on that first.
Whatever did that to Mew was dropped right next to her avatar.
No.
It has to be the hammer.
The hammer!
Beat her with his bare hands.
Are
No.
we certain that blunt force was involved?
Going to never hit lady.
Is more likely.
It's possible she was pushed from a great height.
That's what I believe too.
That's more likely.
We have to determine the specific cause of death. She was in pain. There's a possibility she was strangled.
In the virtual world, Miu was fatally injured.
Okay,
I'm
Miu's
guessing
corpse.
Miu's corpse?
Whatever did that to Mew?
The only one that makes sense with Miu's corpse is the strangulation one.
It has
Yeah.
to be the hammer.
We're going to beat her with his bare hands.
Are we certain that blunt force was involved?
What's the next one? No?
I think strangulation.
Man, I love this lock-on mechanic thing.
Suddenly you're all hitting them.
Yeah, it's because the game allows me to cheat now, basically.
Miu's body showed severe trauma and signs of a struggle.
Yeah, she looked like she suffered. Very hard to look at.
Yeah, so why do you keep making me look at it?
That's also
And the virtual world is connected to our 5 senses.
very true. A lot of the deaths so far have been kinda insta-kill.
No. Have they?
Well, name a few where...
Oh, first one was blunt force trauma to the head.
Yes. Probably at that instantly.
The second one was Ryoma, no? Yeah, second one was Ryoma. Well, he got knocked out and then drowned.
True, I guess that's not instantly, but at least...
And the third one?
Yeah, okay,
Also
that's
no.
not instantly.
No. And knocked out and stabbed. No.
Stab through the neck.
First knocked out. Hit with a plank of wood. So.
Yeah, okay, that's fair.
Twisted my ankle a little earlier, but I'm finally icing it because it's a little sore. Better late than never. I hope it recovers quickly. It was before walking over mile. I make good life choices.
I'm sure your ankle appreciates that.
Yes. Put some extra, not extra ice, but give it a nice rest. Treat yourself to hot chocolate or something.
Put an extra ice cube in it.
I think if you put too much ice on something, that's also the opposite of helpful.
I'm not sure really. Aren't you supposed to like put ice on it, take it off for like 5 minutes, put it on for 5 minutes?
We're not doctors. You should better look that up.
That's why I said, aren't you supposed? You're not supposed to leave it on the entire time. I know
also
that.
not directly on the skin.
Well, yeah.
You put something in between. It's an ice pack. Yes. Groundhog, why would you do this to yourself?
This is why you gotta go back, Martinart.
Ice pack 10 to 15 minutes at a time. See? Thank you very much.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's what I said. I said 5 minutes, really.
Mm-hmm. You tried.
I was close there.
Please take care of yourself. Yes, rest your leg.
If her body experienced pain, she must have been in pain in the virtual world as well.
We can assume that.
Knowing that, I believe Maki is correct. Mew was strangled to death.
Yeah, definitely.
And we're still no closer to finding out how.
Wait, if she gets
strangling and poison are the only methods that can make her look like she's suffocated.
What?
She gets strangled in-game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I said. I get a point.
I said that too.
No, you were like, oh, she died by shock. And then this is what happened. And I said she got strangled.
No, I am correct.
No?
Yes, she died from shock. Her body was not strangled. Her avatar was.
Yeah, but her body, this happened because her body believed it was being strangled.
So it can only be strangulation.
Not a point.
I think it is.
Martin, I'm a mess without you.
Bruh.
Who isn't? You guys are being too pedantic. That's kinda our thing. I mean, ultimately I'm right and she died from shock. So the point is still mine and not hers. That's all that matters.
Also, when a victim is poisoned, they commonly grab their chest or mouth. But Mew was holding her throat. It's obvious she was trying to protect her windpipe.
Yeah.
Oh, the assassin master gets really chatty when it comes to corpses.
Fuck you, Kokichi. Them being pedantic? Never.
What's pedantic anyway?
What we're being right now. Did I tell you about how I tap danced on a broken toe 10 years ago? Yes, you did mention that once. Yeah.
You have told the story once before, yeah, and it still sounds painful as well.
Yes. I remember going on a small rant about not doing these kind of things, but I understand that this is the moment where it's your show, so...
And the show must go on.
Yeah, 2 hearts beating in my chest. Much better about these things than I used to be. Good.
I'm not.
Do you want to die? Oh, she didn't say it.
She's only said that to us so far.
Strangled in the virtual world.
So that's an endearing thing for her?
I almost think so.
But is strangulation even possible in the virtual world?
Yes.
If the avatars were equally strong, it would be difficult to strangle a resisting victim.
Yeah, if she was just as strong as them, no way they could have strangled her.
Well, it's still possible. Depending on the position you're in, you have more leverage. Even if you're equally as strong. Like pushing down, for example, is much easier than pushing up.
I don't know if they're going in the... No, I really still think she got basically hanged by something like the toilet paper.
Toilet paper would have been on that side then.
Wait a minute. Wait. I just had the dumbest idea.
Waiting.
Where's Mew? Oh my god.
What?
It didn't need the toilet paper, Tifa. Look at her neck. She wears a choker.
You think they use that?
That's the easiest way, yeah.
It seems harder to get your fingers around that.
Or, listen, or something really dumb. She was climbing up the building to get to Kokichi and kill him. Then she slipped, fell backwards, rolled down the slope of a roof, got stuck on there by the choker.
With the slutty thing that was in the...
Lettuce.
With the lettuce that was in the room with stuff.
Somehow. Yeah.
Oh no, I'm falling! Opens door, gets lettuce, comes out. Oh! That's not how it works.
It's Danganronpa. You know all of this could have happened.
It's not a TikTok video.
Not yet. Funny tap dancing when I was doing my senior year musical. I stubbed my toe at intermission the first night and thought, well, it's not broken because I know how bad that is, so it's fine. Thought nothing of it. I see where it's going. Till I took off my tights after the show and then found a bad bloody blister.
Those.
I did a whole
So
big
annoying.
tap number in the second act of that. I put some cushioning on for the next night. I blamed the adrenaline, didn't even feel it.
Those can
Holy
hurt
shit.
so badly.
Yes. I already feel like just not moving at all from a normal blister, so damn.
I don't know, normal blisters can be very satisfying to play with.
No.
Like the jiggle in it.
No, just you, Tifa. Just you. Trust me. Just you. And we have 5 people on the internet that also do this, but mostly just you. Yeah. I'm lucky it didn't pop, yes. That would have been... Yeah. No.
Annoying.
Yeah. At the very least.
Yeah.
Then the culprit would need a tool.
I'm glad you don't do that kind of stuff anymore.
There are tons of cases where a weaker person would strangle a stronger person with a rope.
Oh, a rope you say, like toilet paper?
Yeah, but the toilet paper wasn't near.
You know a lot about killing, nerd.
Nerd.
But was there even a rope in that world? I don't remember seeing one.
Because he didn't go to the bathroom.
Then they must have used something else as a rope.
Yeah, but even in that situation, you wouldn't
Here we
really
go, here we go.
think toilet paper
Yeah,
is a rope.
that's exactly what I would think of. Have you never had the wand to unroll a whole roll of toilet paper, like a cat does?
No,
See how long it is?
that's just you.
It's fair, but
Who does that? That's barbaric.
cats and me.
And what's the point of that? What do you do with it then?
Nothing, when you know how long it was. When you go like, oh my god, this is really long. Oh shit, I should roll this up again. Basically.
No. Like if the toilet paper falls and you have to re-roll it, it's already a pain because then it's like the paper's like slightly off. Same with any roll that you try to roll up again. That annoys the crap out of me.
Understandable. Something for a rope, huh? I have an idea of what it might be. I found it during the investigation.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's not the toilet paper. I'm saying that people wouldn't think of the toilet
Power
paper.
of a teepee.
This is it.
Called it.
During the investigation, we found toilet paper outside
Like,
the...
that's resourceful is what I'm saying. And someone rolled it back up.
Yeah.
It magically rolled itself up.
paper was used to strangle her.
I should get 10 points for it.
But wait, that means she got strangled on our side, then put on the lettuce,
And pushed over
pushed
that.
off while she was dead already.
Yeah, makes sense actually. Oh. Almost autoed through this one. Yeah, makes sense. Having dealt with many blisters breaking in characters' shoes in middle school, I don't recommend them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get blisters quite easily as well. They're annoying.
Yeah, your feet suck. I mean, at walking. Imagine having 2 feet that get damaged by walking normally. It's tap dancing in 2-inch heels. I couldn't even tap dance in normal shoes.
I can't even
flat
walk
shoes.
in heels.
It was intense. If I was an ultimate in high school, I would have been the ultimate tap dancer for sure.
It's impressive though.
Yes, it is. Group of people just went barreling up the wrong way on the escalator and one of them nearly tripped, and that seems like a genuine nightmare scenario. That happened to my dad. He hit just under his chin. When he fell, he luckily had his mouth closed. If he would have slipped slightly different, the edge of his step, I mean, you can imagine. Yes, don't run up escalators.
Much damage.
Don't run up escalators. It's way too easy to seriously injure yourself.
Like, these are grad students. Yeah, but that's where you still do stupid stuff.
Age doesn't matter when it comes to doing things that you shouldn't be doing. My dad was in his early 50s when he did that. We went shopping.
But just tripping is something else.
Yeah, but no. We were in a department store and we wanted to go up the escalators, and for some reason he was like running up the escalator. I don't know why. We weren't in a hurry. He just wanted to get there quicker. Misstepped and fell straight on it. Luckily, his shin caught most of the fall, then his torso. But like I said, the edge of the stair, I guess, just under the chin. Didn't need stitches.
Can do a lot of damage.
College students do dumb shit. You know this.
Yeah. I feel like it actually gets worse in college.
Even people who have graduated already do it.
Because I think they just have more access to shit to do dumb stuff with. It's the only thing I can think of.
Also, they might not have had experiences like me where you see somebody else do this and go, I'm not going to do that.
No, usually people see something like that and think, that's not going to happen to me. I'm going to do that too.
Bad things don't happen to me.
Gonta, no can ignore that!
Wait.
Oh.
Gonta.
Did he get mad at the toilet paper?
We're going to debate Gonta.
Okay. Or can't he accept that she got killed by toilet paper?
Huh? What's wrong?
Yeah, I want to know too.
What, wrong? Shuichi goofing off. Not gentlemanly at all.
He's getting mad about toilet paper?
What did I miss?
We're gonna find out, Tifa.
What was the last thing we said?
Toilet paper.
There's no time for nonsense!
Are we going with a...
Toilet paper? In place of rope! One tear too easy!
I thought for a second he was gonna go with a girls don't poop thing.
Oh, he thinks it's like, it's a joke.
He still doesn't understand what happened.
Yeah.
But, like, this is a professional environment. You would think they would think for like 2 seconds. No.
No. That's where, like, your inner child comes out.
You want them to, but they don't.
Gotta have fun.
Young people have less of a sense of self-preservation. Yeah, some people never learn that. You don't really learn until you have a bad injury, in my experience. My pulled hamstring was a major wake-up call for me. Also fair, yeah. Like, no, there's thousands of top professors and researchers from all over the world here. Maybe I should not fuck around and find out. No.
No, that's not how you think in the moment.
Imagine how much cooler it would have been if they didn't fall and would have gotten up there in this super, like, athletic way, and then everybody would have looked and clapped. I guess that's what they thought. I don't know. I don't have a body that is eligible to run anywhere, so I don't do that kind of stuff.
Your body is very clappable.
I'm sorry, what part of my body is clappable? Where are we going with this?
So the toilet paper one
I'm not sure if I should be insulted or if this is a compliment. I'd clap that body. Like, I don't know if that means you want to shoot me or if you want to get it on. Like, there is no in between. What do you mean?
No, I was more thinking like if you shake and you have like the clapping butt cheeks.
Oh, so you're saying my butt is, I think the young people call it dummy thick?
Is that an actual word?
It's 2 words, but yes.
Oh, yes.
Okay, now you know. Nobody ever wanted to know this about my physique, but apparently, now you know.
And the more you know.
Sounds sexual to me. Yeah, I was hoping she went for that because the other one was to end my life, so...
I didn't even consider it could be sexual.
But you still went for my ass. Anyway, the toilet paper wouldn't tear.
Because in a virtual world, objects are unbreakable.
The clap of Jack's ass cheeks is alerting Tifa to his position.
Yeah, you know, like other people put a bell around them. I don't need to.
It's like when a deer parks its baby somewhere to look for food. The baby sometimes, the deerling I guess is the word, makes these cute sounds like meep, meep. Saw a video.
Deer goes meep.
I've showed you the video.
It didn't go meep.
Yes, it did. Blah, blah, blah.
You did. You sound like Kokichi there.
Fuck you. Don't even joke about that. Anyway, baby animal calls for mama animal. And this is what I do. When I don't see her anymore, like at a store or something, I just start twerking and then... Thank you, Tifa.
It works every time.
Yeah.
Also, when you said meep, I had to think of those characters in SpongeBob. What are they? I'm not sure. Anchovies?
Fish.
And they always go like meep, meep.
I don't recall enough of SpongeBob to know this.
Yeah, I'll show you after.
Unbreakable?
And just like the sound of my ass cheeks, items in this game are unbreakable.
I'm sorry.
You're so dumb, Gonta. You didn't even know that?
He was using him.
Objects can't break in that world, then toilet paper shouldn't be able to tear.
I feel like we should just ask Gonta to take a step aside in this one.
No, we should ask Gonta everything he did in his dream.
Yeah, but we're not suspecting Gonta at this point.
Oh wait! Whoa. The murderer is Gonta.
As we already...
Wait, is there a picture of all of us logging in?
No, but you can see who logged in.
Kokichi changed the wires on Gonta's thingy, making him somehow able to control him.
No, if you swap the wires, your consciousness
No, Miyu didn't know what would happen.
True, yeah, but what were the wires? Your consciousness and...
Memory.
Memory.
Yes.
So he swapped those two around.
That's also why he doesn't remember anything and why he does remember something, I guess, but that's why he thinks it was a dream. Because he was like, so what do I do? Kokichi and Gonta logged in at the same time, so Kokichi went over to him, plugged the cables in for him, the wrong way around, to fuck it up. Then they logged in and he just did whatever he was told.
Kokichi was on the opposite side of the room. Yeah, but to be fair, what Jack says makes sense because he had a minute to do that. Like, it seems plausible.
Could have been more than a minute.
You see the timestamps.
No, the timestamps are on the minute. If everybody logged in exactly on the dot at minute 02 and they log in at 03:59, that almost
like
2
that.
minutes. You only see the hour and the minute.
Fair enough.
Plenty of time technically to go the couple steps over there. Go like, yeah, no, let me help you. Click, click. There you go. Let's go log in.
From the dialogue that did not happen, we heard them talk about it. Yeah, but we didn't confirm everyone had their cables correct. Like, we didn't check.
There was a moment where they talked about this and they specifically asked me what would happen. So yes, you're right, but I'm still going with it. I need them points.
Yeah, but that was before, which means Kokichi could have used that to swap them to see what happened. That is something Kokichi would do.
Definitely, yeah.
Because we had that talk before we went in.
Yeah. And then she was looking
plausible.
at Himiko's to see what to do. Okay. I'm still on the Gonta train.
Well, yeah, we were on the Gonta train, but that's still plausible, I mean.
I'm getting all the points, you don't get anything.
That's not true. I'm quite sure I said Gonta first.
I don't really understand, but
I'm gonna look that back.
Gonta was wrong.
Look that up.
It's okay, Gonta.
No, I'm gonna look it back.
That's not a thing.
Well, I'm going to anyway.
You're gonna look it up.
I'm gonna look the stream back.
Tifa, please say things that make sense in English. You don't look something back.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Please, somebody send English help.
Killed by toilet paper. It was a fitting end for her.
She did like to talk a lot of shit.
A fitting end?
That is true,
I
but
understand that logic.
Come on, make the joke. Come on.
that is still rough.
Was killed near the chapel. Why was the murder weapon by the mansion?
Because we put her on, Kokichi put her on the lattice and pushed her off. That's also where the stuff fell out of her pockets.
I don't think Kokichi did that.
Want to find the image and share it on Discord? Nah, no need. Thank you for offering, but do you think we'll need it?
No, I don't think so.
But thank you.
Maybe the culprit tried to get rid of it
Like,
to destroy the evidence.
I can definitely imagine he did look at it, but it doesn't change that Gonta could, or that Kokichi could have still swapped them around. He could have unplugged it and went beep.
Or Gonta just fucked it up by himself, but my money is on Kokichi fucking it up on purpose.
But I'm also not surprised if Gonta just believed everything was a dream regardless.
Yeah.
Because it's Gonta. But he was somehow manipulated into doing it, and I don't understand how yet.
It's Gonta.
Yeah, but still, even Gonta strangling from someone, even if it was a dream, he would have mentioned.
Tifa, he knocked us out, catching us. I know he doesn't have his full physical strength compared to the other characters in the thing, but...
Yeah, but he mentioned it and apologized for it.
Yes, because he remembers it. He still thinks all of that was a dream. Do you go to people and apologize to them if you had a dream where you stepped on their toe?
Well, yeah, because I would, like, mention it.
Yeah, true. You would go up to people. I had a dream about you. I broke your arm in my dream.
Yeah, why wouldn't I?
If a culprit meant to get rid of the evidence, they did a poor job of it. There was a much better place where they could have destroyed it.
If toilet paper was the murder weapon,
They couldn't have destroyed it.
with the hammer next to her.
Yes, can we please solve the hammer? Because I'm still confused about that.
Also, they couldn't have destroyed it. Oh, I can tell you what she used the hammer for. I got it. I got it. Miu went and got the toilet paper. She got the hammer, wrapped one end of the toilet paper around the hammer, put a knot in it because again it doesn't tear,
Yes.
and then threw the hammer up the roof like an anchor, like you see in ninja movies and stuff.
Oh, yeah, okay, and then tried to climb up.
Climbed up, did the thing up there with Kokichi and presumably Gonta.
Yes.
She died, they put her on the lattice, put the hammer in one of her pockets, rolled up the toilet paper, pushed her down.
I don't even think someone went through the trouble of rolling up the toilet paper. I think it's just visually rolled up to make sure you see it as toilet paper.
Groundhog and I have definitely apologized for dream arguments before. Like, I'm sorry I was mad at you in my dream. Okay, cool. I've had that with her before. We've talked about this. She had a dream where I was a dick to her, and then she was awake, mad at me. She even told me, like, I had a dream where you were an ass, and I'm mad at you. I'm like, but you know it's a dream. Yeah, but I still feel mad at you. I'm like, okay, I understand this. But you understand that there's no reason to be mad at this me. It was your dream that made you mad.
I wish I still remembered what you did. But I do recall still being mad at you after.
I understand that. Have you seen Dr. Horrible? Yes, but it's
Never heard of
been
it.
way too long. You've never seen Dr. Horrible?
No, I don't know what it is.
It was an internet... It was a show, right? It wasn't just one thing. It wasn't just a movie. An internet series about Dr. Horrible, played by Neil Patrick Harris, if I remember correctly, being evil. Well, evil, I guess.
So it's a
from what I
series?
recall. Oh my god, we gotta watch it. Let's do that.
But first, Emo the Musical.
True, true. It's a 45-minute movie musical. That's what it was. Thank you.
Oh.
I feel that, but like, you gotta just get over it. Yeah, that's what I told her too, eventually.
No, he's gotta work for me to get over it.
Let me get it out of your head. Let me help you.
You better make up for it.
Can I distract you with some ass claps later?
Perhaps the culprit prepared a backup weapon, just in case.
Backup weapon.
The culprit didn't bring the hammer.
Miu did.
No? But who else but the culprit would bring a hammer?
I would be so good in this trial. Wait, we already know who brought that hammer. The person who brought the hammer...
That's it.
I get a point, right?
No.
Was the one who brought the hammer.
Mew bring hammer?
Everybody, I've got the pen in my hand. You just say the word. I'll write it down.
No, you get a point if she used it the way you said.
Remember what she told us?
Like, I think you're right. Oh yeah, she deleted everything but the hammer.
I'd say she deleted any dangerous objects.
She did.
If that were true, she wouldn't have missed something like a hammer.
But is the hammer dangerous? I mean, in a killing game, yes.
Must have left it on purpose.
On purpose?
I was gonna say a quote from it, but it's an incredible joke I won't ruin for Tifa. Great, now we gotta wait like 2 weeks at least before we can move on.
I'll look forward to it.
Thank you.
I can imagine we're not gonna do it this Saturday, because I don't think Fodi will survive both. But I'm
We'll
gonna
get
write
there.
it down.
Miu brought the hammer for sure, but what did she need it for? I can DM you the joke, Jack. Please do. I can look at it during the next break and laugh and tell Tifa that I'm having more fun than her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine.
We need to make that clear. Come on, do the things that give me my points.
Let's assume that Mew brought the hammer.
I'm guessing...
It's gonna be this one.
What was she planning to do with
Kill Kokichi.
Maybe use it to break down a wall?
Nope, didn't need to because she could walk through them.
Don't I know? Mew gonna build stuff with hammer.
Yeah, legit.
Probably just brought it for self-defense.
Closer.
Or she secretly met up with someone and tried to kill them with it.
Yes.
Yes, you.
That's...
Idiot, she was the victim!
Yeah, in the end. What was Miu planning to do with the hammer? That's still unclear.
What does blue mean again?
But you agree with it.
Then agree with Kokichi.
But I do remember that she was going to meet up with someone. That might be relevant.
Let's assume that
Like he set himself up for us to jump into that.
Yeah. Come on, Kokichi.
And send.
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna read it too.
Secretly met up with
Oh,
and tried to kill them with
the
it.
white text.
Even with this option, you managed to miss.
Because
You
I got
missed.
rid of the skill that allows me to shoot through white text.
We spent 32 points on this and you still missed.
let's assume that Mew brought the hammer.
No, it's just a moment. I won't let her look at it.
Fine, I won't look at it. Oh,
I
but true,
won't
we
look
had
at it.
something to ignore. Why
Yes, and I got rid of that for this skill, and now this skill is biting me in the ass. See?
I agree.
You still missed her. Break.
Break! I miss the break from Danganronpa 1. But break.
The shattering.
With me. I was supposed to meet up with Mew on the roof of the mansion.
Just gotta get more skill, Jack. You've been here for a while. Do you really think... Do you really think there's still room for improvement here?
No, stop the flicking.
Stop the booing.
No.
I overheard them talking about it at the chapel.
But I appreciate that you believe there's still room for me to get better. I would like to, but meh.
By the way, Mew asked to meet up with me before we went into the virtual world.
You know, I meant the skill point, bro, right? Yeah, of course, totally.
Yeah, skill points.
Get good.
Like he's lacking all of them.
Totally forgot where we were supposed to meet, so good thing Keyboy spied on us.
No, you didn't, you lying piece of shit.
Yep.
Wait, so Miu called Kokichi out?
If Mew brought the hammer, I wonder what she was planning to do with it.
Not even get good, just get less bad. It's a struggle, I tell you. It's a struggle. Kokichi's already figured it out. She was planning to... Miyu asked to meet up with Kokichi so she could use the hammer. To confess her love. Kill Kokichi.
Make Kokichi kill someone for her.
Yeah, clearly.
She was trying to kill Kokichi.
Which makes complete and utter sense.
And I think for the first time in all of these games, I would have sat here like, yeah, I get it. You are still the blackened, but I get it. Actually, no, we had the Kaede moment.
Well, he must have known at that point already.
Just give your crush a bouquet of hammers.
That's romantic.
People who are really into tools might enjoy that.
Like different sizes too.
And then afterwards, you, ooh, nose on my tummy.
And paint the handles. To make it like a colorful hammer bouquet. Or bouquet, as you call it.
Bouquet, you are bouquet.
You're the one that calls it a bouquet.
Yep.
I have an on-stream evidence.
Meet up with me and then kill me with the hammer. If you want to prove this, you'll need to figure out Mew's plan, okay?
No, wait. If you know she was planning to do that, how about you tell us what you know?
No, that's not fun. We want fun.
I forgot we were here to entertain this fucker.
Well, yes. We have no choice but to play.
Oh, that's the secret evil organization he works for, the Remnants of Despair, whatever they call themselves nowadays. He is Junko's successor and he's just here for the shits and giggles?
No, I think he's just a piece of shit.
Mew's plan, huh? I'm sure if I analyze the clues we found, I can figure something out. Alright, let's do it. Hey, minigames.
It's taxi.
Crazy taxi, here we go. Yeah. I would love to play Crazy Taxi on stream. With the original soundtrack, but yeah, it's not gonna happen, is it?
Oh, I forgot one block is not one letter.
It can be.
Yeah, but it doesn't
have to be.
Two.
I'm just trying to collect two fingers at once to get more hints at the same time. Wait.
Oh, try to.
Yeah, it's who tried to kill Kokichi. It's a W and an H. One block isn't just one letter, see?
Yeah.
It just kind of looks like it.
Oh, did you see the...
Did they always do that?
They always had images there, but I don't recall if it's from the body.
Really? Like that? That looked really cool. Mew.
Yep.
I mean, I would be okay with all of them, but...
Good.
This is how you pick up people in Danganronpa. Just drive into them.
I'll try it next time.
I'll just do a cool flick-flack jump and come straight to you.
Gotta jump out for the session, enjoy the trial, enjoy your session. I have lots of fun for the rest of the day.
What she said.
And thanks for having me.
I hope the Subway sandwich won't lead to indigestion later.
I hope so for you as well.
Why was Mew?
No, there's something else missing. Where?
Where?
Where was Mew trying to kill Kokichi? On the roof.
In the virtual world. Let's go with that one again.
If it's an option, it's very plausible that that's gonna be the answer. Especially how they pulled that one earlier in the trial.
I've said it before, I'll say the afterlife.
It actually is.
I get a point, right?
No, you don't.
I should. I have to say, I love the aesthetics of this minigame. I absolutely love them.
Next question. That's a lot of double signs.
TTONOK, yeah.
See, now it's Sumugi.
But why? It's so vaporwave, yeah. I know there's a game like this on Steam. It's basically exactly like this. It's like Outrun, but vaporwave aesthetics. I think we gave that one away. If we haven't, I might actually use the key myself later.
I have no clue. On Kokichi seat? So why was the ball of poison?
To make it look like he committed suicide.
I don't think it was for suicide.
Oh fuck, she was going to smash in his face. Like his eyes.
What does that have to do with the poison?
Well, if we see that
Oh yeah.
the avatar got
Bloodshot
its
eyes.
face smashed in, then we would also be led to thinking that this would be normal for the physical
So
body.
Mew actually put that there. I didn't even think of that. That she was the one
That is rough.
that took that bottle along.
She wanted it to appear as if Kokichi was killed in the real world.
See?
She placed the poison on my seat to make us think the murder happened in the real world.
I kinda thought Kokichi was just an ass and brought that along.
No.
She did that too?
That's why she locked in last. Makes sense.
No, she wasn't last.
Yes.
Kokichi was last.
No. She locked in last by 2 minutes, I believe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mew. I thought Kokichi was last. Never mind. Then what you said about Gonta also can't be.
Something's definitely weird about that.
That Kokichi swapped his cables. Now I understand why it makes sense. Because
No,
I thought...
no. Gonta was sitting opposite on the other side of Miu. She could not have seen necessarily him plugging in the cables wrong if he just held it so that she couldn't see it. And he was already locked in then.
Yeah, but I thought Kokichi swapping his cables was plausible because I thought Kokichi was the last one to log in, but it was Mew. And with Mew there, that wouldn't have been an option because he couldn't have done that without her noticing. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but she could have noticed. That's fine.
Yeah, but that's why now I don't think that's what happened because I thought Kokichi was the last one in. So
Nah.
he could have freely done that and then logged in himself.
I say he still could have because there are 3 people left who haven't logged in yet. Miu, Kokichi and Gonta. Gonta goes, oh, how do I do this? And when Kokichi gets up, it's fine, I'll help him.
No, because he already had help at that point. No, then it's definitely
fine now.
not plausible.
Just you wait. Just you wait.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
Because Mio wouldn't just ignore that either.
Placed the poison without a
Log in,
smell.
log out record.
Then she must have logged out at some point.
Nope.
No.
And then what? She logged back in?
No, she could have, but she didn't.
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon around that time?
What does blue mean again?
See her log in or log out?
That we agree.
Nope, I didn't see that at all.
If she hadn't logged in or out, then you couldn't have placed the poison.
We need to disagree with that.
Poison bottle.
The only person who logged out early was Kaito.
What were the other options?
Kaito, your grave just got 10 feet deeper.
Kitchen in the salon, wall edit by me.
It wasn't me, guys.
Bless you.
Thank you.
I saw that Kaito had a reaction to what was being said. I didn't know it would transfer to you. If a poison is planted evidence, the question is when it was planted.
Thank you.
That's really sweet. Miu had the opportunity. It's possible that she did it.
When could Mew have put the poison there?
Let me tell you when. Nope.
Kokichi, weren't you in the salon? Did you see her log in?
Blah, blah.
Come on.
If she hadn't logged out,
Give me the thing.
then you
That's wrong. Disagreement.
It was Mew who planted the poison on Kokichi's chair. She had plenty of time to do it. Here, take a look at this.
Is this a record of who went in and out of the virtual world?
How are we the only ones aware of it?
Quite sure everyone was there.
It
Yeah.
says that Mew was the last of us to log in.
Everybody was in the room.
I thought so too. Weren't we all called over for that?
Yeah. We even specifically logged out for this.
Yeah, Maki came to get us, no?
Yeah. We all were around Monotaro.
If she logged in last, she would have had time to move around in the real world after the previous person logged in.
Yep.
That right. She could have placed poison bottle on Kokichi's seat.
This was all part of Mew's plan.
How did she know everyone was locked in now?
I have a really dumb question. Why didn't she just poison him then?
True, but...
Try to kill me in the virtual world. Make us think it happened in the real world.
I mean, she could have done both.
But then it would make sense that the one who locked in after him, or last, would be the killer.
Yeah,
unless
true.
you magically are able to get rid of the bottle.
Yeah, makes sense.
And he would be dead at the login thing.
Oh, and that's why she locked him out early. Yeah.
Which is why she manually logged you out, just for that purpose.
So she did that to me?
Yep.
Yes, I'm positive of that. Mew used a method only she could use to log Kaito out manually.
Oh, wait.
What?
They didn't need to use the toilet paper necessarily. Depending on the logic that they're going with later, they didn't need the toilet paper to strangle Mew to death.
We already established she was killed that way.
Yeah, so far. But I'm saying I wouldn't be shocked if later we learn that Gonta strangled her with her bare hands.
Oh, like that.
She changed the game.
Fair,
so...
we only said she was strangled.
Yeah, she changed the rules so that objects couldn't break. Yeah?
Yeah.
And she changed the game so that all the human avatar player characters have the same strength.
Yes.
But if Mew is an object, is she as physically strong as the avatar characters? Or are they still stronger than her? And if they are still stronger than her, could they feasibly strangle her with their bare hands?
You have a point, but I don't think it's gonna go that deep.
Because Gonta is Gonta. If she climbed up there and he was outside, I think is what Groundhog mentioned earlier, he sees or hears something happening, he climbs after her, sees her about to kill Kokichi, he having a nightmare because he doesn't think this is real, doesn't stop her, but ends up killing her because it's not gentlemanly to kill, which is why he does it then.
I'm not sure if it went that way.
And then Kokichi tells him, oh, don't worry, it's all just a nightmare. Here, let me get rid of her. You just climb back down.
Yeah, but then Kokichi would have been paralyzed.
We don't know for how long.
They said that if she touched... Yeah, that is also true.
We don't know for how long.
I doubt it would be short enough.
If you don't explain the rules to us, we have to make them up.
This is true.
How did Mew lock Kaito out? Good thing we have an idea about that too. Cell phone.
Got it.
It was the cell phone found by Mew's avatar.
The handy.
That cell phone worked the same way as the phone in the salon. It logs users in and out. I verified this myself when I spoke Kaito's name into it.
That's also why she made it seem at first that only we can lock ourselves out by saying our own name. To lead us in the wrong way.
I see. With that cell phone, she could force anyone to log out at any time.
But Mew never mentioned a cell phone, right?
Correct.
She hid that.
Referred to when he mentioned a method only she could use. She kept the cell phone a secret on purpose, so she could use it for the murder.
So, she really was planning a murder.
Yup.
On Kokichi though. Does that really count?
I think it's more of a good riddance kind of scenario, but...
Well, I knew that from the start.
Then why did you say I was the culprit?
Because I wanted to get it through your thick skull. People you trust and defend will ultimately betray you. This is a game of suspicion.
Is this setting up that Shuichi is gonna be the Mind Master?
Well, I think your ideals should stay the same. Because phonies like you are what make the game more interesting.
Hey.
Don't you agree? Monokuma.
Let's bring Monokuma in.
Do I? I don't know about that. Huh? Wait, what were we talking about?
Does he miss Miu? Why is Monokuma like that?
I have no clue. Maybe he's mad? No, that can't be
I
it.
wonder when Daddy's gonna get his motivation back.
Maybe Kokichi did something.
Slacking off, all the work is gonna get forced onto Mommy.
Huh? Mommy?
He's gonna die next.
My head. I feel like I'm about to remember something, but I can't.
Imagine how much farther we could be in the whole understanding what happened if the stupid bitch Angie back then didn't crush that one flashback light.
That would have been nice.
Anywho, it's a blessing in disguise that Miu died and not me.
We can argue about that.
Severely debatable.
What you mean?
Cause she wouldn't have said anything about what really happened in the virtual world. You guys would have had a way harder time finding the culprit, you know. She would have been able to lie about the virtual world settings as much as she wanted.
True.
And you'd never know that the murder actually took place in the virtual world.
You're assuming we wouldn't have investigated thoroughly.
So that's why she decided to attempt a murder, because she had total control.
Yeah, but if she was still alive, she could have rewritten...
And deleted the logs, yeah, or changed them.
Yeah.
And the reason Miu was so insistent we go into the virtual world was...
It's not like any of us could say otherwise.
Yep. That's why she was hyping it up so much. I mean, to be honest, if she had successfully gone through with it, I would have loved her even more.
Would have been our official girlfriend.
No.
She wasn't trying to kill you.
I was sad that she was gone, but now I don't know what to think.
Oh, she's been awfully quiet.
Nice! Backstabbed by a trusted friend. See? That's an ideal fun situation! Now we can start a real class trial!
You know what we can also start?
Tell me, Tifa.
A short break.
BRB.
BRB. And we're back. Thanks for waiting.
Let's do this. As soon as I am done setting up game. There we go.
Wow, that took forever.
Kokichi sort of sound like Monokuma.
You notice it now, Gonda. Now.
Really? I don't sound anything like him.
I mean, we had 80 hours to get to this point.
Well, to be fair, that means Ganta did too. Like, Ganta was with us on the way.
Yeah, kind of. You might be right with that one.
No, you're just like Monokuma.
Same kind of attitude.
Could there be a connection? I mean, one of your defining parts of your outfit is literally black and white. I'm just saying.
Both of you are cowards. You never speak the truth or show your true face.
Also true.
Wait, coward? You say some interesting things sometimes, Kaito.
Well, he probably is the one Rantaro was talking about.
Saying what you really think.
Or was talking to.
Yeah, I wouldn't be shocked.
That kind of cowardice is just like Monokuma.
Oh, like there's two evil people again. Like in the first game.
Well, it could be, but I'm still unsure about Rantaro's mystery.
Daddy, they're calling you a coward! Aren't you gonna do something?
Nah.
Yeah, I just gotta do my signature laugh, right? There, I did it.
Whatever.
He's completely lost his drive! Like a one-hit wonder who clings to their former fame!
My head!
I wonder what it is, though.
To hell with this
Is it Kokichi?
crap. I will never be okay with it.
Is it something in the real world? Like the outside world?
Instead of suspecting my friends, I'm gonna find the truth by believing in them.
But aren't we all technically your friends?
Well,
not Kokichi.
You can win this game
Fair.
like that. Then sure, be my guest.
Of course I can. I don't need your permission.
Once we're done with this game, I want to read like an interview, if there is one, with a person who voiced Kokichi. Like, what instructions did they give a guy to do the voice? Just be the least likable person on earth. Fine, I guess.
Well, I can imagine his script speaks for itself.
If we don't find the culprit, then we'll all die. You know that?
Maki also didn't say much this trial so far, has she?
Well, she's had moments where she just gave the death glare to Kokichi, so...
fair enough.
More than Tsumugi.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Who said like 2-3 things?
If we are going to begin searching for the culprit, let's start with Kokichi's story.
Huh? My story?
Yeah.
You were meeting with Miu, but she ended up as the victim.
Suspicious.
Also, Gonta being the murderer also makes sense, because where was Kaito?
What do you mean, where was Kaito?
We were in the room farthest away from all the action. Tsumugi was in the kitchen looking around.
Kaito was on the roof, where they were supposed to meet.
Okay, he got locked out before it all went down. That only leaves Shuichi and Gonta. Unless Tsumugi is the killer.
No, I don't think so. Tsumugi was near us. And she even came to find us with the bang.
So, we didn't leave the room for hours.
No, Tsumugi is clear.
I've heard interviews on a Danganronpa podcast with a lot of the voice actors, but not his. Shame.
So it's only natural for us to think you're the killer, right?
Yes.
Like, I'd like to hear some other stuff of his.
I never met up with Miu.
You didn't?
That's a lie.
I tried to go to the roof to meet up with her, but the door was locked.
But isn't lockpicking your specialty? You should have been able to open it easy.
Assuming he has the tools.
I couldn't pick locks with my avatar body. I didn't have the tools for it either.
At least he sticks to his story so far.
Also, I never went to the roof. Not even for the meeting.
Actually, no. He said the door was... Wait, how does he know the door was locked then?
Because he tried to open it.
He just said he never went to the roof.
You and Gonta were locked together when we first started looking.
Oh, yeah.
So he can't know that the door is locked if he never went to the roof.
The door to the roof actually locked?
First, some people don't like his voice actor because there were accusations against him, but nothing was ever confirmed.
And found no reliable source of a claim, so I'm not cancelling him personally. Okay.
Yeah, if there's no proof or confirmation about anything. That seems a bit odd.
Yeah.
When I was on the roof before logging out, the door wasn't locked.
Huh? How should I know?
Then who locked the door to the roof?
You just said the door was locked. And then you said you never even went to the roof. How those things don't make sense?
Did we check the roof?
How should I know?
Yeah, we did.
When I went to the roof, it wasn't locked. So you gotta be lying.
What good would it be if I lied? I don't want to die either, you know.
Lying would do you a lot of good if you're the culprit.
Yup.
Tim Tim Tim.
Oh, I see. I didn't realize that.
What kind of response is that? That's suspicious as hell!
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Wait.
Well, we all shouldn't be surprised at this point.
That now. The truth will come out eventually. Before we get to that, we need to discover the truth behind Miu's death. Truth? There were mysterious circumstances surrounding her death. We need to make sense of those first.
Wow, Shuichi, you know your way around this game.
This game would be better without your interjections.
Yes, keep up the hard work. The fate of our lives rests in your
I
hands.
feel like he started speaking a tiny bit differently here, though.
Really?
Yeah, different emphasis on words.
So, what is this strange circumstance?
Like pushing all of them more? It's hard to explain, but I feel like he speaks a bit different.
Yeah, and everything Gonta says is like a sense of disbelief, like, wait, you sure that didn't happen? Again, going with the whole, I thought it was a dream.
Well, yeah, Gonta already said that he thinks that.
Chose the meeting place.
Like he has no clue what's going on.
She got from the chapel to the mansion's roof.
I see. Mew sent the bridge connecting the mansion and chapel into the river herself.
Yep.
Whoops. I slipped.
Then Mew might not have even gone to the roof.
Huh? So she stood me up? It's very rude to break a promise.
And now we're gonna go into Tsumugi seeing her.
Did she go? Or was she never on the roof at all? She was, because Tsumugi saw her. Let me guess, one of the tooth bullets is gonna be Tsumugi's account.
Yep, it has to be.
I'm so good at this.
She was waiting for me to arrive. I'm sure she was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No, Mew should have been at the chapel.
That's wrong.
If you look at where her avatar fell, it's right next to the chapel.
Well,
Yes,
that is true.
true.
How would she have gotten to the mansion? There was no bridge over the river.
She dropped it.
A bridge would be the only way to get across.
So, her meeting with Kokichi...
She stood me up!
Okay, there's several things wrong with this one, but at first glance it seems as if it's impossible for me to go to the mansion. But she wasn't at the chapel the whole time, there's evidence of that.
Mew was
Yeah.
waiting for me to arrive.
It's this one. No,
She was waiting on the rooftop of the mansion.
No,
this was this one.
been at the chapel.
Ding.
It was this one, no this one. If you say that with all of them, eventually you'll be right.
That is true.
It's my move.
To the mansion. We have a witness.
Yeah. When I was searching the dining room, I saw Mew pass by the window.
Good thing with Tsumugi. Hello
That is
Viking
true.
Vic, happy Wednesday. How are you doing?
How are you doing today?
Then why didn't you say so sooner?
Yes, Tsumugi, why didn't you?
Why don't we say anything sooner in these class trials?
Mistaken at first. Since there was no way she could have come to the mansion. But I guess I wasn't mistaken after all. That was definitely Mew.
Yes.
Then, how did she get to the mansion from the chapel?
Okay, so now we're gonna go into the wall.
There must have been some special method only Mew knew, like with that cell phone.
It has been a while
There's no
indeed.
doubt about that.
How are you doing? How you
That's why
been?
she dropped the
What have you been up to?
If a murder occurred when it was impossible to cross the river, she wouldn't be implicated.
Yep.
She used a secret method to move from the chapel to the mansion for the murder.
She dropped the bridge to make a huge scene just to let everyone know it's no longer there.
So, what secret method did she use?
Also, I feel like if any of this happened in real life, I would be so fucked because there's no way I would figure all this shit out.
It's that easy to figure out. It's called a secret method for a reason.
Good thing we already figured out because we're smart people. How are you guys? Good. Yeah, just got our booster shots. So yesterday we were going through everything, but today much better.
Yeah, felt like crap yesterday, but this morning was still a bit meh, but currently all good. Can't complain. And we're halfway through the
No
weekend.
worries, guys. As long as we leave it to Shuichi, everything will be A-okay.
Hey, okay.
What?
What are you saying? We can't just rely on Shuichi all the time.
What I still wonder about though, Tifa,
What?
is we were told that the virtual world held a secret to the situation we're in.
Yeah. Could have just been a trap.
Yeah, either that is a complete lie, which I wouldn't put past the characters in this game, or for some reason we're, again, either in another simulation, this is just like a second layer, or there is some like time and place, time and space bending stuff happening, because if the wall we see around us is one solid wall, as in it's a line, just a straight line, I mean, not a circle around us. What? I don't get that at all.
I think we're not going to talk about that until like the end of the trial.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Then someone's going to mention it.
All of us. We're here to solve this together.
You would just slow down Shuichi.
Shut up!
No, you.
I don't have time to deal with Kokichi. Right now I need to focus on the case. I'm positive that Miu used some kind of special method to get to the mansion. Okay, I just have to figure out what it was.
How are you supposed, in their situation, how are you supposed to figure that out? Well,
Same way we did.
I suppose. Okay, so it's the
It's
wall
the wall added by Miu.
Like a hidden bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Yeah, that's actually kind of it.
You used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Technically...
She teleported with magic. Or she used a warp zone.
Would have been really cool.
What if you agree with the teleport?
Hidden route that only Miu could use to get across. I suppose it is possible she used that to
Do
change.
it anyway.
No.
I want to see the text that happens. We have full hearts anyway.
Or maybe I'm just pulling your legs.
I'm lying.
Again.
A secret method only Miu knows. She tampered with a program. It's hard to imagine that has nothing to do with it. There could have been a secret route or something.
Do it.
So which one do you want me to agree with?
With,
Bridge besides that signboard, maybe.
Himiko's teleport.
Instead of bridge.
You used some kind of vehicle to go over.
Like a plane?
Depending on how you look at it, it is teleporting.
There. Then you have to read out the line too.
In the virtual world, there's a rule that says warps and mounts do not exist.
Oh no!
I made a mistake. Need to think it over again. Just not listen to Tifa ever again.
I wanted to know what text comes. Sometimes they have funny dialogue.
It wasn't a bridge.
Maybe she
Wasn't a teleport.
used a warp zone.
No.
Maybe there's a place you could cross without a bridge.
Yes.
Hidden route that only Miu could.
I agree.
I did not see a V spot for the critical, but whatever, right? Who needs points?
I think you had to wait until the entire line was done.
No.
There was a hidden route only Miu could use.
That's it?
Was there really?
Yeah.
There was.
Miu modified the program to add a special wall to the world.
Again, if any of you people would have listened to when the Monocup was telling us these things, you could know. I love this trial. Hello, Shrift. We love you. Happy Wednesday.
How you doing, Shrift?
Hello, who's your suspect? Gonta.
Yep.
Kokichi made Gonta do it somehow. Or my second thing is that Gonta saw Miu trying to murderize Kokichi and stepped in because this is clearly a dream and he is a gentleman and he protects people, so he killed her in protecting self-defense kind of stuff.
He wouldn't have gotten rid of the body like that, I think, though. But yeah, it is going to be Gonta, but Kokichi has something to do with it.
Yes, 100%. Because she objectified us. She did. She literally did.
True.
The wall stretches along the y-axis, but we found 2 such walls in the virtual world.
I just realized this now. Shrift is able to drop in now, probably because due to the weird daylight saving time thing, America is now 1 hour closer to us because Germany didn't swap to DST yet.
That
Enjoy that for
2 weeks.
2 weeks, because then our clocks get changed and we're back to a 6-hour time difference to the East Coast. So.
But yeah, this trial, I'm not sure about the trial yet, but the chapter itself, I really liked.
I like it too, because it also feels like we're making steady progress. Like, this one seems like the easiest one so far for me.
But steady progress is something we fully control ourselves. Fair is fair.
Yeah, but still. No.
If we don't, we only have ourselves
Can
to
you
blame.
please stop saying that my mistakes are my own fault? Clearly everybody else is to blame. Mostly
It's
you.
not a mistake. There's only a mistake in your statement.
That's wrong. Break.
Yeah.
Disagreement.
It's like taxi.
What did I want to say? Yeah, with the exception of, it's the killing game simulator that killed her. This one has been very straightforward. Kind of. No?
Yeah, true.
Like, we both seem to have a much clearer picture of how we think things turn out compared to the Korekio case. With a hole, he hit Angie across the face with a wooden beam and then dragged her into the other room and stuff.
Very true. Even though still the items here were confusing.
Mew added the wall by the mansion, or the wall near the chapel.
It's the same wall.
We do know that that wall was set so that only objects could pass through.
Don't be naive, Shuichi.
And now he's gonna...
What is it?
Complain about something.
Please tell me someone got the clip of
Oh.
Thank you, Groundhog. Alright.
Jeez, you set up a weird wall like that?
I'm guessing we're not there yet.
Yeah. Shh. Groundhog with the incredible trigger finger. I thought they got here around the first half. Wow, Shrift.
That is suspicious, but it's got nothing to do with what we were talking
Are we close, by the way, to half of the...
You should have expected that. Shrift on my eyebrows are really itchy right now. Do you have that sometimes too, when just both eyebrows itch at the same time? A lot?
Are we close to the halfway point, by the way? Because I have to get up early again because I need to go to work tomorrow. Like, physically go back to work.
Okay. Still love you, don't worry. I think we should be.
Huh. You don't even realize your mistake.
Alright, here we go.
You losing your edge?
Come on, Kaito.
Oh well, my sidekick's mistakes are my mistakes. I'll make it right.
Was he there when they were talking about the fact that she's an item?
Yes.
Okay.
Here we go, come on.
Like, I don't recall if everyone was in the room or not.
Do you even debate, bro?
What we gotta figure out.
Well, Mew's avatar is gonna be the...
My god.
How Mew got from the chapel to the mansion. So why waste time talking about the impossible? It's pointless.
We are close, I believe. Thank you. Sorry. Time to figure out the secret of the...
Funhouse? I mean virtual. Fuck the funhouse.
The
That was
virtual
so
world
bad.
was so much better than the funhouse.
Yeah.
That wall Mew set up only lets non-human objects go through it. Humans
Like, the
aren't
funhouse still breaks my brain.
so Mew
I'm still traumatized.
able to go through that wall.
Yes.
Not just an object after all.
She is though.
Literally is.
I'm in love with this cat. You are welcome. You are welcome.
Oh, we all are. I bet Groundhog was supposed to reply to the I'm in love with this cat. Because we all know you love the cat.
It is one of the best ideas for an emote we've had in a long time. And it was an accident, so... that's how you know it's good.
That's a great cat.
She also changed her avatar settings from human to object.
From human to object?
I prefer the cat on my lap, thank you very much. One day we're gonna see an advertisement in a shelter for a cat looking exactly like this one. We'll have to adopt it. We will have to adopt it. And then we'll have her redeem for like 1 point, summon cat. And then it actually is like a physical cat, like...
It's a bit like the picture of the cat statue you posted in Discord.
Oh god, my fingers
It could
crossed.
have been a cousin of this cat. I feel like we need to buy it. And like put it there at the corner where vodka is.
Cats shouldn't have human lips and eyes. No.
Yeah, and it had a human nose.
I didn't even realize that.
Was at a tattoo shop.
Oh god.
$50 if you tattoo it.
No. 50. No.
And I'll pay for the tattoo.
Jack, stop telling cats what they can and cannot do. It's 2022.
Yeah.
No.
Cats can have human eyes if they want to.
No. If you see a cat with a human eye, something has gone incredibly wrong. I don't think biologically that is likely to happen naturally, so there's a high chance that cat is a literal demon and stole a human's eye. No.
Like Jeepers Creepers?
Yes.
The character from the horror movie that eats body parts?
Yes. Friend said the gremlin was watching over him. Yeah, I would have left. Like, if that is your taste in art, I don't want to know what the tattoos are going to turn out like. They're probably still great, but...
Horror themed?
No. No.
Which means The virtual world treated her avatar as an object.
Just like we did. We never fully appreciated her after all she did for us.
She could have passed through a wall that only non-humans could go through.
Can we please talk about the fact that it's just one wall and not two?
Is that right?
Is a snack an object?
Yes.
Then you're an object too.
Does it mean I'm technically objectifying you too, but in a good way?
Yes.
Nice. Nice. Don't know if anyone mentioned it, but okay.
Oh.
Thank you, Groundhog.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Kaito.
You're on a roll.
Apparently. Apparently.
Demon cat.
I already told you. The more you try, the more you cause us trouble.
Oh, real quick. Is it gone on the overlay too? Yes, because the other day it didn't. So now it works again.
I
Nice.
don't recall.
I like it when things work.
Finally. For once.
Totally lame that your own sidekick is dissing you!
We're not... First of all, we're not his sidekick. Second of all, we're not dissing him. We're all trying to figure out what the fuck happened.
I wasn't arguing with him. I was just explaining.
Stop justifying yourself.
How about we just ignore Kokichi?
I don't care. That doesn't bother me at all.
You look bothered.
It just means even I make mistakes. Don't worry about it, Shuichi.
Yes, it happens.
Okay.
Well, that's what the trial is for.
Well, yeah.
If it makes sense.
Pretty funny seeing Kaito try to act all tough like this.
Kokichi is so stuck up his own ass that he doesn't even have the ability to acknowledge that what Kaito is doing is actually a very mature way of handling it. I've made a mistake, it happens. Sorry. We learn from it.
Yeah, but if it's just like one point, that's fine. But there's a difference in just making a mistake and throwing at what you think is a fact.
I should just go before I spoil anymore. I need an excuse to use this emote. I'm not leaving. You don't have to leave, just please stop working out Groundhog's trigger fingers.
Kokichi, please.
Groundhog's getting enough practice.
And irrational remarks.
So, if Mew messed with the program and made a wall only she could go through...
Last one was totally understandable mistake to make though. It happens.
Well, I didn't read the full line, but can get some spoilers are...
Getting Groundhog ready for the show. I think Groundhog already has lightning reflexes, from what I've seen, so...
That's it, right? Like using a glitch in a game to walk outside the map.
Yes.
Exactly.
I bet Mew had a hidden passage like that in the back of the chapel.
Close.
No. I mean, geographically, technically, maybe.
Why would she think the back of the chapel?
Even if she could walk
It's a video game thing.
Was there really a
Fair enough. Like under the thing with the candles on it.
Yeah.
Because Mew said...
Beyond that wall is literally the end of the world.
But that's not the case.
There's no point in going if there was nothing on the other side.
That is the secret of the outside world. We are the last humans alive.
You really think that was the secret?
Yeah.
But she's the one that said it. I doubt she had that
Well,
knowledge.
it's either that, like there is nothing outside this room, technically, or the wall thing.
But that doesn't necessarily make sense, because even if we are going with the theory that we're on the moon currently, there is an outside world.
No, not as we know it. If there is just desolate nothing, then technically there isn't really a world. I mean, yes, physically the planet is still there, but there's just rubble. Also, you do remember that the wall surrounding the academy is called the End Wall? It would make sense if that is the wall to the end of the world. If you want to be poetic about it. I need to go replay the game so I can spoil more efficiently. No. Yes,
Well, you can definitely replay
the game. It's great, but no.
I was gonna say that the two actually came out great from what I saw. Oh, an N64 controller with flowers around.
Cool.
Nice.
I didn't think many people would have such a spot for the N64 controller, but I dig it. I like that thing. I mean, it's weird in a way, but I liked it.
It has its own little fan base, I would think.
Yeah, like me. It would actually help with not spoiling to remember the order of things. Yes, Groundhog.
You lied.
Imagine someone lying. Who would do that?
The truth is, there's no way to find out now.
Yes, there is.
That cum-soaked urinal cake was totally lying about there being nothing past the wall. She lived a life of pride, vulgarity, and secrets. Lying would be a piece of cake for her.
Fuck you.
Well, that's a whole different way of looking at cake.
What does it matter what she'd like to do or not do?
Kokichi, you no have to go that far.
Yes, Gonta, thank you.
Stop it! Don't badmouth Mommy!
Oh, he remembered.
Oh, his memory come back. Nice. Oh, not nice, because that again means he will die this chapter, because Monokuma had enough of his shit.
Well, Monokuma doesn't seem to be in the mood.
Mommy, like she was a terrible lying whore. But Mommy wasn't lying. There was no hidden route in that virtual world.
It's the lying part that... Anyway. Has anyone done a V3 voice actor spam? I would like my job back. Yeah, we did that in the prologue.
Yeah.
You are 31 streams late.
No, this is...
To be exact.
This is 28, isn't it?
This is 31.
Really?
Yeah, I just checked the uploads earlier today.
Oh.
We've done 30 uploads. This is number 31.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Close, Shrift, close. You're 2.5 months late. Yes. So many vibrating demon cats. This cat is universal for every emotion. I love him.
I never named him.
You still can. It's your cat. It's your invention.
That is true, but I'm not sure. Like, we've been calling him Demon Cat, but...
I mean, it's fitting. But is Demon Cat the name or just the job title? I feel like it's a symbol of internal screaming. That's what I was thinking about when I made it. As in, digitally. Yeah.
A tiny bit.
Hey! You can't tell them such an important hint!
Name him Dad.
Important hint.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah. I'm gonna think about it.
Kinda cute.
Maybe you should just stay nameless.
Oh, if you say that hint is important, then I guess it must be true.
Oh, shoot!
Uh-oh.
If only we had figured this out already without Vin.
God, jeez. You're lucky you're cute.
I've never heard that line in my life before. Why am I used to it now? There's a name for it. When you're afraid of something and part of your therapy to learn to deal with your fear is being exposed to it gradually. Like that. Exposure therapy, I think?
That makes sense.
Was Kokichi saying all that stuff about Miu to get the cups to reveal something? I guess I should thank him. No. But I have no idea why he does things sometimes.
Kokichi is a mind master on a whole new level.
Manipulate the program.
I've become desensitized to exposure therapy. You're welcome, Groundhog? I guess?
That's the way to overcome it.
Yeah.
If there's actually nothing past the wall, then that setting was meaningless.
There is nothing new behind the wall because it circles back. Please.
You wouldn't have done something meaningless. She would have had a plan.
Yes.
Yes. Mew definitely wanted to be able to go through that wall for a reason. We aren't sure why yet, but once we solve the mystery of the virtual world...
The mystery of the virtual world?
There has to...
Please.
Did somebody mess with his VR headset device and permanently mess with his memory?
I think this is just Gonta at this point.
He hasn't been this bad with memorizing things so far, has he?
Yeah, but he still doesn't understand the concept.
Oh,
Or
okay,
it's the
yeah.
same thing as Montaro going through currently.
There have been a lot of strange
Wait,
occurrences in the virtual
an error happened while logging in. What if it?
Yes.
What if it was with Gonto?
That's what I talked about an hour ago.
No, you didn't say that.
Yes, when they swapped his cables.
No, I'm not talking about the cables. What
Yes.
if just an error happened?
No, I'm saying they swapped his cables. That's what triggered the problem. Because there was very much emphasis on get the cables in right. We don't know what happens if you don't.
Fair enough. Also, I'm saying if after this bit of conversation there is still no... Oh.
Stop everything to look at the pic I shared of a cat on my lap.
Yeah, I am gonna say I'm not logged in on Discord currently, or I don't have it open.
Same.
But I am gonna say that if after this conversation we're still not at the halfway break point, we save.
Can you? I don't exist. No, we don't exist. The caster doesn't exist.
Yeah,
Streamlabs
but it
is
also
being
says
ready.
follower Shrift not found. We all don't exist.
Wow, Shrift unfollowed us and then checked the follow age. That's very Kokichi of you, Shrift.
You use that demon cat so often.
Yeah,
This is what happens, it ate your soul.
basically.
And hours in the progress.
And you follow. Benjima!
Hello, Benjima!
Thank you for the resub.
How you doing?
How are you? We're feeling much better. My arm doesn't even hurt this time. Look, I can stretch my arm and do all of a movement if I don't hit Tifa accidentally.
No, my arm
It's really
still
nice.
hurts and my armpit is bruised and that also hurts. But other than that,
Tifa managed to be the first person in the world that bruised or got a bruise in her armpit by laying down, presumably.
well, I don't know how it happened, but it happened. And it's there and it's annoying.
I still remember the COVID shot saw arm arc. Yeah, I mean, I expected that to be the case, but yesterday we were just like,
Yesterday,
who am I?
it was like getting hit by a truck. And I
Yeah.
think me much worse than you did because
Yeah.
I woke up at like 1, 2 a.m. Couldn't sleep at all anymore. I was just fighting myself. And you were just laying super quiet the entire night, not moving at all.
I woke up, felt like shit for 6 hours, recovered for 6 hours, now I'm fine. How are you doing though, Benjima? Happy Wednesday.
What he
And
said.
thank you for the resub.
Thank you.
If we can determine why, we will also determine what Mew was up to.
We
We'll
can't
know
determine
she
why.
wanted to pass through the wall.
Who doesn't want to pass through walls?
Those strange occurrences.
That's kind of a cool power.
Yeah.
Yeah, Gonta will help, even though Gonta not know what you're talking about.
Remember things, please.
Speaking of strange occurrences, I'm just plain worried about that one thing.
What one thing? Would you like to elaborate?
Remember?
Please.
That thing that made us notice all the strange occurrences?
The
What you-
virtual world? The events that led us there. What? What are we talking
No
about?
clue what she's talking about. What's the question again? Get the question. What strange occurrence happened in the
Oh,
virtual
the
world?
sound.
Oh, makes
Yeah.
sense.
Good thing we can check that.
You mean the loud sound that you and I heard in the kitchen?
I'm
I'm
tired,
tired,
but
but
well.
well. Go
Sounds like you need to go to bed
Sleep
early.
early. If you can. Yeah.
Yesterday at cramps, I too was suffering. Cramps suck.
At least we all suffered together, I guess.
Suffering together is half the suffering. What did I say?
No, but I mean, sweet, but no.
Something like that.
The one thing would be a purple left click in Danganronpa 1. I'm so glad they got rid of those. A purple left click. What?
There's a bit left. We're not as far as I thought if Tifa wants an early night.
Then, let's call it here.
Fair.
Works for me.
No, my main problem is that, like I said, tomorrow I have to go back to work, which also means my alarm goes off like 2 hours earlier than it usually does. Because now I need to be in the bus by the time my alarm would usually go off. Like, working from home has made me lazy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I started sleeping in longer, which I'm gonna regret tomorrow.
Groundhog, did you see that I started saving while we're taking breaks? It took 2.5
How was she
months,
supposed to see
but I
that?
started taking your advice.
You do it while we're on a break.
Yeah, but when I save again, you can see the timestamp of the last save.
Yeah, but who pays attention to the actual timestamp thing?
Thank you, Jack. Thank you, Groundhog, for reminding me every time.
Nah, I'm gonna spend time with Leanne, stream tomorrow instead of tonight. Yeah, that's
Fair.
also fair.
Say hi to Leanne and the kids when you see them. Yeah. When you
But
can.
only from Jack.
Of course.
Say hi from Jack.
Yeah, the reaction thing was so weird. I don't recall that at all. I don't recall that one bit. There was things where the words were purple during conversations and you had to left click to get more information. Oh yeah, true. And when the whole conversation would start again, like one of the last ones was with Kyoko, right? And she had like 6 of them. And then you go through them and then you click on the first one. Then you spend 5 minutes talking about that one thing. And then you talk to her again because she's like 5 more and it's just like a 30-minute conversation with one person going through the same part of a dialogue 6 times. Yeah.
Can I add a regular reminder in chat to save it with my points? I can make it a point redeem.
Yeah.
Make it like 1 point.
No guarantee that it will make me save more often, but yes, we can do that. Yes.
Did you order the coasters? No, I didn't yet, because the ones you got, I actually wanted to order. But then when I wanted to, it was like, oh, you need to order a minimum of 2 sets.
We can do it.
Yeah,
We're talking
need 2
about
sets for?
video game inspired coasters because Benjima shared in his and Skinner's Discord that he bought Nintendo coasters, like looking like old NES cartridges, but just smaller, like coaster size. And that looks really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
I meant with the added command redemption. Yes. You
Oh
can.
yeah, of course.
Yeah, of course. I was a little slow because check my pick to see. My setup is funky. Don't you worry.
Oh, good. And I also found some other ones, but I forgot to show Jack, so I need to...
Yes.
I need to still show them so that he can pick what he prefers. But I'm definitely stealing them from you because they are awesome.
Don't forget to save.
Let me...
We will do that. Also, Motonat, sorry to hear that the thingy you went to was underwhelming.
Copy that.
Do you still have any more lined up for today? It's like 4 p.m.-ish, I would think, if it's anywhere near the East Coast, so... How long do those places run during the day?
Why didn't you see Motonat?
There, in chat.
Oh, there, I'm sorry, I didn't see that.
I can't think of a word. Conference. Yes. How long do the keynotes usually last throughout the day? Because all the conferences I've been to usually are like...
You could have super long days.
Not necessarily. I think most of the ones I've been to were like 10 to 4 and then there was like an evening get-together kind of thing afterwards.
Well, I hope the next ones will be a bit better.
Every hour, half an hour, whatever works. Or I can make it a command, you can spam it whenever you want.
Yeah, like undersave.
Yeah. Exclamation mark save. Save!
Fucking safe.
Yeah. I would sacrifice anything to replay Danganronpa for the first time. Even Katon.
Joke's on you, Katon would sacrifice you.
Yes, that would very much happen. So no, don't.
Just saying.
Yeah.
Looking for another one. There's still about 2 hours before I'm meeting with my group members for dinner.
Nice.
Well, I hope the next one's gonna be much better.
Why does the webcam hate us today? Well, now that I found out that there's an OBS setting to make us not lag sometimes, which I activated, which is nice, it does this. And apparently I'm the only user in the world that has that problem, so... Oh well, we'll get there.
Your cat is absolutely adorable.
Yes.
I just opened Discord.
I would never move again. Well, at least not until the cat gets up by itself.
Excuse me. Whenever the super sweet, adorable cats from home get on you, you go like, go away. No, don't lay on me. I'm allergic. No.
Yes, because...
That's a very accurate...
The cats in your family's house, one of them is really cute and she can lay on me all she wants because she doesn't use her claws. The other one, in her sleep, does this really cute paw thing, but then the claws come out at some point, and in her sleep, she keeps pawing.
That's also cute.
Which looks adorable. And my shirts generally aren't very thick, and I sit there in just a t-shirt. So those claws, if you've never seen or felt a cat's claw, they're like razor blades.
Yeah,
so
but you
they
are
go
such a
through the
wimp.
stuff, and I'm allergic, and that itches and burns like hell. And I don't like that.
I have to go pretend to study for my chemistry test.
Meh.
You got this. Tifa, I hope you do good at work again. Thank you very much. Jack, boo! I like your beard. Very cool.
Thank you very much.
Very scruffy. Good luck at pretending to study. I'm sure you'll nail the test anyway. And
Yes.
thanks for hanging. And
I hope you don't just pretend, or if you pretend it still works, and that you retain some of the knowledge you are studying. Yes.
You get to remember, they are Dutch cats. What you trying to say there, Benjima?
I feel like Dutch cats are just regular cats, well, because, I mean, cats are cats. Either they're incredibly cuddly or they are little murderers. So.
I feel like it makes a difference though. Like, remember, every time you see a video of this super, like extremely super duper extraordinarily cute cat, it's like Japanese.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like there is some kind of thing there.
To be honest, I think it's more of a lot of the times you and I watch cute cat videos, they happen to be uploaded by people from Japan.
Well, yeah, fair, but...
And you wouldn't upload a cute cat video if your cat isn't doing something cute. So you already have a very narrow view on things.
Yeah, but so I feel like you can pluck them out when they do come from Japan. It's the same with like raccoon videos.
Maybe some
I don't know what it
some
is.
races of cats are just more popular there.
Oh, that could also be. Regardless,
with a
every
cheeks.
cat is adorable.
Yes. Unless they scratch me, then fuck them.
Mm.
We have a cat doesn't understand controlling claws or relate. She's just that stupid. That's what I mean.
Or the pettings and hugs are just so much that she can't control it.
I mean, a normal cat scratch already hurts, but if you're allergic, like me, the tiniest scratch, as long as it goes into the skin, I feel that for a week. It's like a bee sting for me.
You just need to stop complaining.
I just need to get good at cat allergies.
Yes?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is my mistake somehow.
Less wimping, more petting.
Less Jack, more cat.
Exactly.
She's 30 and still doesn't get she should use scratching posts. She has a brother, she has no excuse for not getting it besides her own lack of intelligence. Maybe it just feels better on her paw to accidentally scratch people.
The couch is so much nicer.
Yeah. I'm used to it, I'm not allergic, so it's not that bad. I envy you. I very much envy everybody not allergic to cats.
Jack's just a wimp. Boo! I forgot that.
Tifa, boo! Rip the furniture, literally, yeah.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah, that sucks.
Let me get out of here.
Tifa, is there somebody we can raid?
We have 2 people online, so it's a 50-50 chance.
Then I say we head over to Raziel again, who is once again playing Blasphemous.
Always a pleasure.
To the Elden Ring, basically. Let me set that up.
I still don't get that game. Like, just looking at it makes me feel lost already. It's a bit like,
Metroid.
No, I was more thinking of Binding of Isaac.
No, it's nothing like that.
No, like map-wise, I'm just as confused.
That's because maps confuse you.
Yeah, that is true.
Thank you for stream. See you guys on Friday. Yes.
Thank you
that
all
is
for
the plan.
hanging. Hopefully see you all on Friday indeed. And I wish you all a very pleasant Wednesday.
And Thursday.
Yeah, true. And the rest of the week. Rest of every day.
A good time, if you will. How about you press the button? Thank you everybody for hanging out with us. We'll be back on Friday. Please have a good time until then. See ya. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, thank you.